Oh, okay, we're live. I think. Yeah, we're live. And let's see how this goes. 'Cause I have a slight headache. Don't know what that's from. Looks like Duncan 1900 Homestead is first in the chat tonight. Good evening to you. Hope all is well. Uh, Live right now. Yeah, it's what it says. Oops, got echo. Echo. Let's just put a stop to that. Yeah, it'd be about 8:30 your time. Shawnee, GT grows in Alaska. What's up? Excuse me. How's everybody doing tonight? It was hot and humid today. And well, I'll let him tell you, but he comes on. Uh, Kentucky Goblin was doing some stuff outside in this heat. I didn't. I went out, checked the garden, and I came straight back in because I knew the sweat was going to start pouring. Just working. Ain't nothing wrong with that, GT. That's how you pay the bills. That's how you get to the goal. And I know you're working hard to get to that goal. And I'm glad you're here. Shawnee's having supper. Sounds good. I've had mine about 2 hours ago. I'm actually hungry again. But it can wait. Duncan. Okay, she harvested early this morning. Good, a good plan. Good plan. Yeah, do it while the sun's not up, or at least not above you and roasting you, and you know the nasty sweat, everything comes with it. Blah. Yeah, no fun. I pretty much just stayed in where it was somewhat cooler. I have a fairly small air conditioner in the window. It could be better, but at least you could say that an air conditioner will take out most of the humidity. So even if it does get a bit warm in your house, at least you're not dealing with that humidity. And I just kind of feel like you're swimming through the moisture. And believe me, which I know looks like my audio. So is my mic too hot? Well, what happened there? Yeah, it looks like it's. Let me turn it down a bit. I don't need to be yelling at y'all. Hey, Angel. Good evening to you, my dear. Let's see. What the? Oh, okay. Let's try to do that on StreamYard side. Um, Shawnee says, yeah, we're going to have a cold temp break this next week. I certainly hope so. I hope that happens here. Yeah. Yeah, I could go for breaking in heat. Although I think today was probably the hottest we've been in a few days. Yeah. Well, who else feels like like the week just blew past? I agree with that, but I think I feel like this week went really quick, but I feel like the whole month of July just crawled like a snail, like a snail on hot pavement. Verna, my goodness, hello, Verna. She's saying good morning all the way from the Philippines. Stopped in on your live. Uh, when was that, Verna? It was last night, maybe my time. I did say hello, but I had to say, I said it in my mind because your your chat was turned off, but I did say hello to you. Shawnee planted honeyberry bushes, sunflowers, and sugar snap peas today. I kind of, I kind of want to like get my revenge for losing my sunflowers. We had a storm come through and it pretty much broke them right in the middle, snapped them right over. I was devastated because I mean they were to the point where they could have started budding and the flower would have started growing. Snapped her right in two. I wonder if I could get by. It's kind of late in the season, but maybe I could get by with starting some new ones. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, it does kind of feel that way, but seems like oh, there's my neighbor. I'll wait for his picture to show because StreamYard is being weird. There he is. Hello.
Oh, that's not being weird, is it?
Now it's done. It showed that you popped in. I heard the little tone, but your picture wasn't there, so I just gave it time to
Mm.
catch up.
That,
But yeah, it
that,
does feel like Duncan says it feels like spring and summer both have flown by. I dread winter. Yeah, you know, I think spring was kind of quick.
mm-hmm.
So, Carol saying, "Hey Barry, we'll run you this week. We're still here at Switchfoot concert. We got rain, but it's not as bad as it could have been. Much love, everyone. Got to go. Another act came on. Enjoy yourself at the concert, Carol, and I hope that weather holds out for you guys. And that's a that's an awesome birthday present. Kudos to your daughter. She's got a good taste. I'm sorry. What were you saying, neighbor?
Oh, what? I don't remember now. I don't even remember.
There's Radio Jonesy on tour down there in Tasmania. Good to see you, man. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Beth Schuler, she's in here tonight.
Yeah.
Shawnee says, neighbor Randall.
Oh, hello. Have not just made your night, Johnny. You've got to see me.
She's out there. She supports everybody.
You
Yeah.
you're wondering how you're going to get through the rest of the night. There you go.
Hey, Jonesy, if you'd like to join us, you're more than welcome to. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. Trying to hide from Debbie. Beth, do you have a stalker named Debbie? Is that what you're trying to say? You have a stalker?
Thank you, Johnny. I like what you just said.
Island life in Tasmania, and I assume. Oh, yes, it is. The
Oh, the
incomparable
hurricane, David.
Radio Jonesy.
Hey, I've got to go through the car speakers. Does it affect you in any way? The
Say
audio?
again? Say again?
I've got the audio on Bluetooth. Does that
Ah.
affect you?
It sounds good.
Okay. No worries. How we going?
Yeah, pretty good. How are things in Tasmania?
A bit cool, but sunny.
I would take cool.
I'm just finishing work. I just sort of give it an old run, a bit of a test out in the new car I got, or the new old car.
Hmm. A new to you car.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Apparently I got promoted. No good. You go backwards. Got to do more work.
You got promoted at work, or
Yeah. I've got more responsibilities now. But,
that's usually how it goes. Well, congratulations anyway.
yeah, thanks, man. How you been?
Not too bad. Just I started with a slight headache right before I even started the live. I thought, no, not tonight. Come on. But it seems like it's eased up now, so I hit the Tylenol before the headache could take hold. So, well, it's pretty
Yep.
over there.
Oh, I just thought I'd chuck the camera on and show you a bit of a drive home.
Look at that. We wouldn't even know he was in Tasmania. If you see the golden arches, you're just like, oh no, look, he's in America.
It's everywhere, mate. No matter what country you go to,
Yeah,
Golden Arches rule.
there's no better. There's no better here than they would be anywhere else.
You talking about McDonald's?
Yeah, I can't stand them.
No better laxatives. They run right through me.
Yeah.
I like them. I like their nuggets and stuff, but God, they don't like me.
Randall, how you going, Randall?
Yeah, you can call me Randall or whatever.
Oh, I thought it was Randall, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's Gear. Yeah, Gear is oh, okay. You're getting a break from the kids. That's okay. I understand the whole concept of, hey, if you want to eat, carry these groceries into the house. I did that with my kids too. Put them to work.
I guess we're having a good in there, gear grinder. I haven't heard anybody complaining yet, and it wouldn't do no good if we did.
So, what kind of car did you end up with? In
So it's
terms
a
of-
Toyota Hilux.
Ah, you had a Jeep before, didn't you?
Yeah, that's my car. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I got to carry all the equipment and stuff in this thing. Oh. Yeah, but no, I work with the. I'm doing the power, like the license, and doing the power pole replacement, upgrade, house connection.
Well, thankfully, my working radio kept me on the ground. I never. Well, no, except for that one night, someone broke in and stole some of the equipment at the transmitter site, knocked us off the air. And they asked me to climb the tower right behind the studio. I got about halfway up the tower and it started swaying. I said, no, not without climbing gear. So
Yeah,
I called somebody up that installs towers and antennas, and they came out and did it for free. But we ended up broadcasting that whole night on a VHF remote, you know, transmitter, and it sounded like a telephone over FM, but it did the job.
so down the old road this one.
I don't think they've stepped it up now. Of course, that station's been sold out to a religious pop station. It's Clear Channel, or not Clear Channel. It's Air One, or what is that? Christian contemporary Christian rock. I can't think of the company. K Love, yeah, that's right, K Love. So now it's just a transmitter site with a satellite receiver, and that's it. You know, the central office is somewhere in America, and this is all piped in by satellite. And that transmitter site's not very far from me in Randall. Where I'm saying no.
4 miles, maybe.
Yeah.
3.
At some point, they wanted me to look after it. That was before they sold it, and I was like, "Yeah, no, yeah, I'd rather not." No. And that same company tried that with me when I lived over in London, Kentucky, too. They wanted me to be their backup engineer, and I was like, well, it's a lot of responsibility. And my kids were still babies then, and I don't know, I didn't take them up on the offer.
I don't see how you done that. I don't see how you done that, dude.
The Noah blind guy that climbed CB towers and set the rotors. Yeah. Wow, that is beautiful right there. Let me see if I could bigify you. Wow, look at that. How'd you like to look out your window and see that, Randall?
Yeah, it'd be pretty for a temporary thing until we see a big tidal wave come toward you. To be my luck, when I looked at the window, that's exactly what I would say. Or
Yeah,
typhoon.
the wife, she has sorts of, what if a tidal wave happens? Well, what if you get hit by a bus? And I'm like,
Very true.
uh,
Very true.
anyway, let's just decided there's a rail line just there too. I don't know if you noticed that. The freight, the freight rail. I reckon it's the best railway line for freight drivers. If you're driving a train, you've got the best view in the anywhere in the country. I reckon if you're on the mainland, you haven't got views like this when you're driving a train
Yeah.
because miles around the coastline. But anyway, that's just that little section.
Well, no crossing. Is that a road crossing the tracks there?
It is. Let's go for a walk. I don't know what's going to happen when the Bluetooth. Oh yeah, Bluetooth's out. Oh. Yeah, they call this that's Goat Island out there. A long time ago, a few people put some goats out there to clear it, and they basically cleared it all right, and they populated it.
Well, that was to be expected.
It's been hard to hear. Hang on.
Now, what do we do with all these goats? Let's turn out a bunch of wolves out there. They'll get rid of them. Then you got a whole population of wolves to deal with. Well, how do we get rid of the wolves?
Man, I could have drove down here. Should have.
Wow, look at that. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like you, Brenda. I could sit there and watch that. I could watch that water for a few hours anyway. However, he does have a nice view from his home as well.
Yeah, why the volume now is very quiet.
Oh, is it?
Hard to hear.
Nah, I could get closer to the mic. I did turn it down a while ago.
There's a million of these places you can pull off the
that's
road.
true.
Places
Yeah.
everywhere.
Well, you do live on an island, so
That's it.
I'm just
Look for
amazed that
trains.
there's like no crossing, lights and stuff there. Although I have come up to our tracks up here about 3 miles up the road, and the lights were going off, but there was no train.
You do know how you can tell if a train's been through, don't you?
How's that?
By the tracks that leave. God, don't anybody know anything?
Well,
That's two I got on you, Barry.
it is. Yeah, I'm slipping.
You're slipping. My sarcasm is at a high peak tonight. Very unusual for me.
Duncan is saying, I bet the sunset is awesome there. Yeah, it'd have to be. Oh,
Hey, we lost you, didn't we?
yeah. Let's see.
Hey, we
Yes.
back there. Hey, we back up. He'll be there in a minute. They got pretty good internet for that to be on an island like that.
It's probably on 5G, but not telling. I tested the streaming capability of my drone the other day, and it was horrible. But if I had taken off from in front of the house where the modem is, I think it probably wouldn't have been so bad. But yeah, there he is.
Man,
Yeah, welcome back.
pressing the wrong button.
It happens.
Let me see if I can get rid of my ugly head. And go,
Oh, wouldn't you know it? I got a cat wanting in. I will be back in a minute.
You think it's a cat?
It's probably a coon wanting in.
again. Yeah, there. All right, we're back.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a fat raccoon sitting out there, and the cat didn't want to be anywhere near it.
Don't blame me.
Yeah. They don't bring their family over here anymore after I scared them off the other night.
Well, here comes the freight. Here comes the train right now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Timing. It's all about timing. I should have went a bit slower.
That was a short one.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
got
he's got a lot of empty. Yeah.
he got some flat cars up behind him.
Ours takes forever. It's so long.
Yeah, no, that's very unusual, that one.
And it's and over here, you think, oh, I'll just go up the road, but no, you got to stop and think. You go up the road, that train's already caught up to that other crossing. So you pretty much just have to wait anyway.
Yeah, that don't work. Yeah.
They extend them trains so long that they had to put one in the middle and one on the end of both ends.
But they do that to save time and will save money too. That's basically two trains in one, actually, what that is.
I've heard them on the, listen to the trains on the scanner and then say, well, we got you a cab and you need to go down south and pick up another engine and drive it back up here. Then we'll get you another cab and it starts all over again. I guess they get paid to do that all day.
There's a good money in that. If you can get in with the railroad, they'll pay you good money to do that.
Yeah, let's say they do.
Yeah, because I thought about it doing it one time.
Well, you got a solid internet connection, that's for sure, Jonesy.
I'm between two sort of big towns in the town, so she's working good.
Yeah, not too bad. It's starting to get a little pasty. It usually starts to mess with the video before it does the audio. Yeah, right there. Right there. It kind of must have handed over to another tower.
Yeah, it kind of heats up a little bit. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's starting to clear up a little bit.
What's your highest elevation on Tasmania?
I have to check about 5,000 meters.
Yeah.
No peaks.
That would be 1,060 or 1,640. Yeah, something like that. Feet.
Above sea level.
Shawnee wants to know if there's any volcanoes there. God, I hope not.
Any more what?
Shawnee wants to know if there's a volcano there or any volcanoes.
No, a lot of remnants. No volcanoes are left, but the island was made like from volcanoes.
Yeah.
Very good earth. Oh man, you can grow anything in the soil.
I could imagine waking up one morning and realizing that the big hill in front of me was a volcano. That would suck. Yeah, it's Duncan said, I love the color of the sky there. It's so blue. Yeah, they probably will have a whole lot less pollution than we do here in America.
We do, you know why? Because if you look at a globe, the island of Australia is the island of Tasmania at the bottom of Australia. When you circle the globe, there's nothing that, if you go around in circle, the only place there's landmass would be the bottom of Argentina.
Yeah.
So they say we've got the cleanest skies, the cleanest air, cleanest water. That's what they tell you. So you take it for granted, but you leave and go somewhere else.
Yeah, well, when we had all those wildfires a year ago, and they were all mostly California and Canada, you could see it even here in Kentucky, and we're 5,000 miles away from that. But we catch the trade winds, and they blew all that stuff over here.
Yeah.
And, you could just see it.
It was nasty.
It was. And it had a smell to it. It was just like a burning plastic. One minute it smelled like burning wood, and the next it smelled like plastic.
This town we're driving into now is called Penguin. Yeah, because they used, like, when they first moved here, there was more penguins than people. Nice beaches here, actually. They're all on my right-hand side, so that's a bit to stick around.
Wow, some of those houses, their yards are practically the road.
Yeah, well, I suppose the waterfronts, like, probably when they built them years ago, the road maybe wasn't where it is now.
Yeah. I can't. I mean, I can't say much because when I first moved to Kentucky, my house was about 8 feet from the road. In the wintertime, we'd get people that overcorrected when they came to the top of the hill. It usually ended up in my front yard. And
There's this intersection I'm coming up to now. That freight train comes right through the middle of town, right across here. I'm just about to drive over the track.
crossing. I'm sorry, but the crossing sign gets me. It reminds me of the Confederate flag.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
And rail crossings, don't you have them signs there?
Ours are usually yellow and black.
This is one of the oldest churches here on the left.
Oh yeah,
Right there.
that one's fancy. It's got more than one steeple.
Yeah.
Welcome back, GT Junior.
Comes another crossing. You ready for it?
Yep. Hold on to your teeth. Shawnee wants to know if it ever snows there. I don't think
Yeah.
so. It does?
Yeah, yeah, we got snow about 3 days ago.
Wow. I would not expect that.
Well, considering if you go south from here, you get to the South Pole.
Yeah.
There's only water between us and the South Pole. It's got a cool climate. It's not cold, but it's winter and when the weather's right, it snows in a lot of places.
Duncan 1900 Homestead said it would take me forever to get used to driving on the left side of the road.
Man, I wish I had $1 for every time I heard that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, shoot, I do that right now. Sometimes.
It takes, when I go to America, it takes me about, say, 3 hours, and then you sort of, like,
Shawnee wants to know if you're working right now.
no, I'm heading home.
Now, yeah, okay. Yeah, he's heading home now.
So we finish like lunchtime, basically. 10 past midday here, Monday morning, or Monday afternoon. Yeah.
It's already Monday there too.
Yeah.
He's in the future.
Yep.
Look at those clouds.
Christmas comes early for him then.
Ah, cat. I can't see, cat.
You're not supposed to say.
I guess not. No, when you have a cat, no, you don't see much.
The only thing you're supposed to see is that cat's butt. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the only thing that's important to the cat.
The cat stays out all day long, and then when you let it in, it's like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yeah.
Stop staring at that screen and talking to yourself. Look at me.
Yeah. Feed me.
Yeah. I should get one of those automatic.
Where's the free campsite? Look at it. The Ford driver, look out.
So you've been staying pretty busy, Jonesy?
Yeah, mate, it's been too busy, really. I've taken a break from the radio station I've been working at. I asked them for more money, and they said no. And I said, well, I'm just going to take a break. See what happens when I try to go back.
Yeah. And I got an earful and strange looks when I asked for a little more pay working the midnight shift, and I got it, but they weren't very happy about it.
Yeah.
That you're
It's not the money wasn't really an issue. It was taking like 4 hours out of my day. I had to do it every day, Monday to Friday, and it was all pre-recorded, so I could do it at any stage. But it just became 4 hours, And I said, well, if I'm going to give you 4 hours of my day, I want to compare it to what I'm doing now at these rates. And then they said they couldn't afford it. And I said, well, I'm looking at taking a break then because I want to spend more time. Like the little things in life, like every night, my daughter calls up for the grandson. He's only one. But they put him on the phone and he tries to talk to us and he smiles and he laughs. That's the middle of I could go from 15 minutes to an hour. And I'd rather spend that time, with the little fella than
Oh yeah, that's all right.
than burning myself out. And then this job offered me a pay rise, promotion, and I thought, well, I'll take this for now and just see where it goes. Roundabout, you didn't realise. Oh. See over here, of the scale here, weighing the trucks. They never used to that on the left.
So you're still doing radio with this new job?
I just got to change lanes. Hang on. Oh. Yeah, man, no, I always enjoy radio. I enjoy music more than the radio.
Right.
I'm always going to be listening to music. So why not incorporate work with music? That's sort of what got me into radio, to be honest. But down here on the island, down here, it's basically you've got to be very fortunate to get a gig because it's basically the same people, the same family members. It's very different. Yeah, so I put in about 20 applications at a few places. No one's even having to relocate the house. You know, I've stumped to move to another part of the island. But, yeah, I'll just stick with where I am now and do what I do.
It's raining.
Yeah. Welcome to Tasmania.
Well, we've been catching up on rain that we've been missing for, gosh, I don't know, several months. And it seemed like as soon as we got into summer, the rain just stopped coming, and now we're catching up on the rain that we've been missing. So it's nice. I mean, I'm glad we're getting it, but
Oh yeah, I'm glad we're getting it, but it makes you behind on your work outside, and you're trying to catch up, and you know. But other than that, yeah, I'm glad we're getting rain.
Well, down here, what you do is you go into the beach, you pack all your beach gear and your towel, then you take an umbrella because just in case it rains, maybe a spray jacket in case it gets cold and windy, and then you go to the beach. It's very rarely you go to the beach. The weather stays the same all day.
Duncan 1900 Homestead.
Yeah, it looks like it's never rained. Yeah.
What was that, Jonesy?
No, just saying, going to the beach, you just prepare yourself for what season. Staying dry here, like that rain clouds behind it.
Yeah.
So, Randy, how's your garden doing?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm the only reindeer. Yeah. I'm getting my corns ready, you know, and that's gonna be pretty much it. My tomatoes, there's still some coming on, but it's not gonna be very many more. Only thing I got left now is my potatoes and maybe those watermelon if they start doing anything. And that's it.
Yeah. You already harvested your cabbage?
Oh, I only got one head of cabbage off of that, and the other two, I don't know what happened to them. They just got they got rotten.
Yeah.
I never seen it before do that. I got one good, decent head of cabbage, and that was it. The other two started to come on pretty good, and then all of a sudden they developed a greasy looking film on them, and then they started rotting.
Oh shoot.
And I don't know what that was, but I've never seen it before. But I don't know. This year, this atmosphere, dude, is, and I've said it once, and I'll say it again, that this atmosphere has been screwed with, and I know it because gardens are not nothing like they used to be. Nothing.
Yeah.
You could almost, I remember the time that you could almost take a handful of seeds and just throw them out on the ground and they'd grow. Now it takes act of Congress to get a tomato plant to do anything.
Yeah, my tomato plant is producing, but just not very well. And
No, it's
course.
really pitiful.
looking at how your past neighbor took care of those tomato plants, it's any wonder I got any out of it.
I'm surprised you got any off of it. I don't know. It's just, I've done everything I can do, and but I know one thing I'm going to do with my corn next year that I didn't do this year. I neglected to do it this year. Is I'm going to keep in between them rows clean, extra clean, because some of that down at the bottom of the stump will rot, starting to get this black.
Powder.
I think them weeds that were coming up in there were smothering it out. But anyway, I'll take care of that next year. We learn from each year, so that's how that goes. And
Yeah.
my rooster eggs are not doing so well. I keep going out there and looking, and I've not found any rooster eggs yet. It's all them damn hen eggs.
He might be competing at the Olympics at the head.
I think I've got the wrong type of laying roosters. I think I've got a bad batch.
Somebody lied to you.
Then look at Shawnee says, "Wind blew my popcorn over." What were you doing? What were you doing eating popcorn out in the wind? No,
yeah.
Shawnee. You need to go out there. Don't wait for the wind to blow it towards the other side. Get out there and prop it up.
Yeah,
What are you
sometimes
doing?
sometimes you can save your corn. I wished I could have saved my sunflowers, but no.
Hey, if your popcorn, if that stalk blows down the Shawnee, it'll come back up. Just don't touch it. It will sprout back up. It'll straighten right back up, straight as a stick. Because year before last, I had some corn. Wind blew some of it over, and shoot, the next morning I went outside and it was just sticking straight up in there. This is like nothing ever happened. We're gonna do a string, Shawnee. You gonna hang yourself or something? Are you going? Is that what you use to find your way back to the house?
String.
Yeah, Shawnee's going something with string.
At least she's gonna tie them where they'll stand back up again. But
Well,
they should raise.
I was hoping that's what you was going to do with it, Shawnee. I wasn't sure.
Aside from driving on the left side, you would think he was in one of our cities here in Kentucky. I mean,
Yeah.
really, there's
Really? Yeah. Ain't much difference in the buildings.
But you'd be surprised how similar it is. I don't know what people expect actually. You go somewhere different, you expect it to be, like an English. Like our heritage is the English, like they come here.
Right.
The whole island was a prison colony at one stage.
Yeah.
They brought all their prisoners here, and they said, "Look at you! We're getting you out of England, and we're bringing you here, where it's paradise. Shame on you."
Yeah.
And they got here, and they went, "Well, this is pretty cool." Another rain again. So they got the arch over here where you're walking between shopping areas. The people probably 10 years ago complained and said we're getting wet and windy and snow and stuff, and they put this archway over this thing here so you can walk across the road without getting wet. You don't think,
A little rain will hurt you.
but when I see this thing, it's pretty cool. But it's can't see that in too many areas. This is my hometown, and now I'm just minutes from home. That's the local beach straight ahead.
The truck reminds me of a Subaru. The one that just passed you that was blue.
Yeah, that was a Ford.
Oh,
Ford
really?
Falcon.
It reminded me of a Subaru. What did they call those back then? Pup, I think.
Yeah.
All them shipping containers, and this is where they end up here. Like this is the end of the line, and they all come here and get loaded on the ships. So,
They could send all those to me. I'll just build a mansion out of them. Gotta be better
that
when I'm
one
living.
there, that one there at the back of the ship, where they drive them on, drive them off. So they drive. The semi-trailer drops off the semi-trailer, and then they hook up their little truck things that load up the trailer. So like a company could be here and in Victoria, and they dump their load here and then the trailer here, and it gets loaded on the ship, and then they take it off the ship on the mainland and obviously deliver it, and vice versa. That green ship, the back of that ship that's just there, he leaves every night around 5 or 6 p.m. and he arrives on the mainland at about 5 or 6 a.m. and there's one that does the same from the other end. He leaves at 6 p.m. in mainland and comes here, but they just keep swapping every day. Doesn't stop. 24/7.
Welcome in, KP Heathen from Louisiana.
Shawnee, won't you go out there tonight and prop your popcorn stalk up? Are you afraid of the dark? Are you afraid the boogeyman will get you?
I think the boogeyman's afraid of her.
Well, you would think so, but you know, I'm just asking for a friend. It wants to know.
Oh,
Oh,
because she don't live
I
there.
don't. Cause I don't live there. Oh, okay. I understand. Well,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, her garden isn't at her home. It's up the road.
oh, okay. Well, that explains everything then. You see, I didn't know that until I asked the question, Johnny. And also, I'm being nosy. I can't get her to bite on anything, Barry.
Now she's on to you. She knows what you're up to. Yeah, it's good to ask questions. That's right, Shawnee.
No, sometimes it ain't because there people think you're being a nosy butt. Why you want to know all this? Are you a stalker? Oh yeah, I'll go around stalking people's corn patches.
That's the Supreme Court in front of us.
Oh,
All the
okay.
baddies. Well, it's interesting watching the comings and goings on Mondays and Fridays when that's all happening. TV crews, and that's the fire station on the left.
Hmm.
Now Goodyear tyres on the right. And basically we're into the housing just behind the city where I live. That's the freeway or the motorway or the highway, whatever you want to call it.
Why do you want to know what I'm doing tomorrow, Shawnee? Why? What do you want to know? Are you asking a question? I see that question mark at the end of it. Are you asking a question? Well, I got a few little things to do tomorrow, but nothing highly important. I am. I just answered it.
You're getting third degree.
What are you doing tomorrow, Shawnee? That's what I want to know.
Things and stuff.
I'm just going to turn the camera off for a sec, Barry.
Yeah, alrighty.
You've been paying attention. You paid attention, Johnny. You know what I probably might not be doing tomorrow. I know what you're going. I know what you're going to be doing tomorrow. I do know. You're going to be out there propping that popcorn stock up. That's what you're going to be doing tomorrow.
Wow. Thank you there, StreamYard, for not working. Yeah, you're amazing.
What up?
I tried to get StreamYard to share something, but it said no, it can't capture that. Try again.
All right.
What have you?
Oh, that's right. You're right. I thought it was somewhere else. Until I noticed the heels. Yeah.
All that's missing is the water, Barry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jonesy.
All that's missing is the ocean. It's very similar.
Yeah, yeah. That's my little neighborhood from a drone.
What did you do to the boogeyman, Johnny? What did you do to him?
I guess I could back that video up just a bit. Let's see. We'll just let the last little bit of it play. Cat, really, Cat, I know you're here. You know, I should have left you outside. You wouldn't be in my way. I'm not sure where we would put the ocean though, Jonesy. Not on one of the mountains for sure. Not a whole lot of room. My neighbors will see this. They'll be like, "Hey, like it in our yard." Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but your yard just so happened to be in view. You know, I can't help that.
That's a picture of my outbuilding. What's my outbuilding doing on the internets?
You better have a word with Google Earth as well, because they've got way more detail than I've got.
Yeah.
You know, you do.
If you look closely, you might even see these on A. You gotta look real closely. It's like finding Waldo. Where's
Yeah.
Waldo?
Yeah, we'll call it "Where's Randall." We gotta get you a red and white striped shirt to wear and a goofy hat. Would be nice if we had a lake out here, Jonesy. I would, you know, I would say this open area right up here would be a good spot for a good lake. And then, knowing Kentucky, it would be one of those pay lakes that you have to pay money to go fishing. But you do see things you don't normally see on the ground, like this little building back here. I didn't know that was there. Probably none of my business, but there it is. There's that empty lot that was for sale for so long. Now somebody's probably butchered it up. Yeah. Yeah, Pay Lake. We have lakes out here they're not even lakes really. They're like a big pond. And you pay
Yeah.
money to go fishing.
And then Pay Lakes. There's a few of them around here. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple in Somerset.
You pay a certain amount and get to fish all day.
Did you see this? Shawnee said she took 3 candles and carved a bee in them, calling the boogeyman over.
Sure you did. Sure. Prove it. Well, generally it does. These pay lakes are like on people's personal property. They're not actually. Some of them are not actually lakes. They're like large ponds. You know. They call them lakes. Bah! You need to go down there and prop your stalk up there, Johnny. Still waiting for tomorrow. Should go down there tomorrow to do that one job. They'll be straight to gun barrel. Like I said, I had it happen to me one day. Wind blew all my corn over, or most of it. I was going to get out there the next day and see what I could do about propping it up, you know, and well, next day and sticking straight up. Somebody told me just leave it alone. It would more likely do it. I didn't believe him.
That's what mine did last year. I just left it alone and came back up again.
Yeah.
Like somebody gave it a shot of Viagra.
Boing,
Yeah, pretty much.
boing, boing.
Yeah.
What happened to Jonesy there?
I'm not sure. He was home. He's probably talking to the missus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Duncan's right. And that's what mine did last year. You know, I thought, oh, well, that's done for, and then it came back up. And I don't know why StreamYard's being weird. Oh, it's because I've got too much going on here.
Bah.
Yeah, I might do my best to have a little indoor garden in this room over here off of the living room over winter time and
Sure you are.
make it grow. Yeah.
And some,
Huh?
I was reading it in the chat. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You done started it. You done
Yeah.
got it started now.
Yeah, there's Bob. Hello, Bob.
Is it worth growing? Is it with grow? Well, yeah, I say you probably will use grow light ones, Barry.
Yeah, I've got grow lights. I want to get two more. Let me stop this video here and I'll show you all what I'm using for grow lights. And they're actually got grow bulbs in them. Let's see here.
It's them great big deals, you know, it's got the
Oh, let's see here.
yeah. That's what I thought it was, yeah.
These, yeah, because they're inexpensive and they're reflective.
Yeah.
And there's a grow bulb in there now. And you can put them closer or take them further away, depending on where your plant is in the growth process. And the bulbs are fairly cheap. But I'd like to get two more of these. I've got two now. Oh, that's a regular LED in there now. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a regular bulb, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's plastic.
Huh.
Let's see here. Yeah.
That cat's trying his best to get your attention.
I know it. He's overly affectionate. He's really. Hi.
Oh, he'll bite you. He'll bite you.
He'll bite. Yeah, he will. If you don't get attention right when he wants it, well, he'll bite you. He's not, not to break skin or anything. But, Hi, kitty. What do you want, Phoenix? No, that's my pop. You don't need pop. It's not good for kitties. Probably not good for me either. But here's what it is.
He'll give him some Red Bull.
Yeah, give him boy, cat on.
Or give him some catnip.
Yeah. I tried to grow some. I didn't have any luck. I just can't get. I might have tried different brand.
There used to, like I said, one time there used to be some wild catnip back in there. But I wouldn't even know where they. I know somebody did know, but they're no longer with us. So yeah.
I thought I had that pinned to the top of the chat, but I did not.
Huh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured you might have stopped to talk to the missus there, Jonesy. Yeah.
I got that. I got that squish on that radio tonight. It's still ain't enough.
I'm hearing, I was hearing some traffic just a few minutes ago. It was just a short little burst.
Yeah, that's
I
what
couldn't understand anything it was said.
Yeah, as long as it's like that, I don't care. I would say go to another channel, but no, I'm not doing it. Not right
Nah,
now.
we're
We'll,
good.
we'll, we'll flop around if we want to. If we don't want to, we won't.
Too many of them other channels have got repeaters on them. They'd be stepping all over us all the time. So,
Yeah. Well, we got 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4, or whatever.
yeah. Yeah, four's got that bunch that ride them side by sides.
Or 5. That'll be all right too. I don't care. We still talk on the point if we want to. Go back to 5, whatever channel we was at.
Yeah, it was 5. Yeah. Everybody look out. Here comes the Washington State troll.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a terrible troll, aren't I?
You're the worst.
Mhm.
What's going on, Bob?
I might
No,
check
not
you. I might check the Alan Life channel there, Jonesy, and subscribe to you.
Yeah, we just had Jonesy on here, Bob.
Oh, wife and I were out eating dinner on the deck, and saw you guys on my phone. Yeah, I saw that.
Or,
I heard Randall's roosters aren't laying eggs. What the heck? You got to send them to Thailand to get them on that operating table, brother. And that's all you got to do.
well, I don't want to pay up no money for that, dude. If I can get the government to pay for it, yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just like all the rest of them. Yeah, you're
Well,
gonna
not
pay
well.
for it.
I'm
You're
able to cash in on it,
Mhm.
you know,
That's what they're all waiting for.
and get the government to pay for it.
Yeah.
I got, well, I don't know how many roosters I got out there that lays eggs there, Sunday.
I think it was Jonesy's comment when he said, send him to the Olympics.
Yeah. 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 That's a good place for them.
Yeah, send him to France. Keep him there. Yeah. My wife always says, send him to Afghanistan. Keep him there.
Vernon was in here a while ago when we first started.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was live late last night, and I stopped in and said hello and gave her my best wishes. And sweet young lady right there, nice lady.
Yeah.
Well, we had a domestic dispute in the house behind us yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, the family from Bangladesh. Uh, um, she was yelling at her husband. He was yelling back. And then I saw him come outside and pick up their 2-year-old son, and he left. And the dispute was between the mom and the daughter. The daughter is 19, and she had her girlfriend over there, and man, that mom just lit her up, man. I don't know what the hell happened because they're speaking a language I don't understand, you know. And the dad was very smart. He got him and his son out of there, let the women have at it, you know. So
oh,
yeah, lunch and a show, yeah. Yeah, the mom was screaming a little bit in English, like I'm not joking. Oh boy. She had some kind of a stick and she was slapping it on the kitchen table and there was the teenage daughter had one of her friends over and they were huddled in the corner and you know, let the women handle it. Let them handle it. Smart of that fellow just to get the heck out of there, take his little boy and get out of there and let the women handle it.
mm-hmm.
Very smart.
Cat, really?
Yeah, I got to work on my troll skills. You know? Man, I'm kind of a failed troll, I think.
Take some tips off Randall.
Okay. I don't have a troll channel and all
He
that.
was trolling on the radio.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good at it on the radio stuff.
He could hear these people. I could barely even. I turned my squelch off. I still couldn't hear them.
Yeah, they were closer to my end.
Trolls vacations. Do they? I haven't had a troll on my channel for a while now.
More.
Well, you guys stopped talking as soon as I showed up. You must have been talking about me.
Oh, we run out of things to talk about.
I'm snacking on chips, and I got a cat aggravating the crap out of me.
Yeah, look at that.
I was trying to aggravate Shawnee, but she wasn't having anything of it.
Well, I do have some good news though. Mrs. went to mass and then she came home and I came in the house. I was sitting out in the sun and resting up, and she had bought a new kitchen gadget. So I love to see the new kitchen gadgets because that means plenty of more new recipes and lots more food. I don't know, what do they call an air fryer or something? Something like that.
I love my air fryer.
You'll love that daggone thing. You'll probably use it more yourself than she will.
I would, but she won't let me in the kitchen. That is taboo in my house.
Get you some chicken McNuggets or some chicken nuggets. Put them in there. Set it for about like 10 minutes. Quick and easy.
All right, he's ready for cooking.
Yep. Put him on a stick. Put him on a rotary stick, and we're ready to eat.
My God, you're such a baby.
Mhm.
Oh, such a baby.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for. A little love and attention.
He's outside all day long.
Oh, that's
I
why.
want my chips too. Well, they put corn in cat food. You might as well just have a chip because it's corn. It's not gonna hurt you.
What the?
Here you go. You probably take one bite of it and say, "There's something in this. It's not real."
You can do a whole lot like with air fryers.
Mm.
I got one.
If you keep an
Oh,
eye on it,
I got a small one, huh?
if you keep an eye on it, you can put a pizza in there and it'll be done quicker than it would be if you just let it bake or you microwave it.
Okay. Okay.
Watch your crust. Don't let your crust get too crisp. And even with a self-rising crust, it'll still come out just perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she can cook fish in that. Well, I guarantee you she will. She loves that stinky old
Oh,
fish,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah,
She
you
loves fish.
whatever you can fry it or bake in the oven, you can do it in that pretty much.
Okay.
Now you can't put a whole turkey there, but
No.
you know
Looks
what I'm saying.
Looks like the tray thing is about that deep and about that big, and
Oh,
yeah.
mine ain't that big.
Well, she found a YouTube channel of a Filipino chef, and boy, has she been in a cooking mood the last few weeks because she'll take his recipes and follow them while she's cooking. It's like, I ain't gonna argue. I'm eating good, man.
Mhm.
He speaks in Tagalog when he's cooking, and I said, "Well, it's a good thing you can understand him because I can't."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you poison your husband, and you'll
Oh
never know
God,
the
don't give her any ideas, Barry.
A
She
little
don't need
bit of
any ideas.
this and a little bit of that.
Yeah, yeah. I think if she was going to poison me, she would have done it 20 years ago. We've been together for a lifetime, so I
Yeah.
think I'm out of that danger zone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, Shawnee. It's working well for my missus. It's kind of cute to watch it from a distance. I don't go in her kitchen. I leave her alone. Just sit there, look at her phone, and got all these tools and stuff all set up, and start cutting stuff up and dropping it, and oh, go baby. Pretty soon, here comes a plate. I don't know if it's a hit or a miss. I don't know if it's good or not. Here you go.
Right. I didn't know she had a pet guinea pig, but there you are.
There I am. Yeah, we're gonna see how well this ground glass works in the mashed potatoes. And
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we already did the life insurance a few years ago. That was a long time ago, actually. Got policy on me, and I got a policy. We both got policies on each other, beneficiaries, all that stuff. Yeah, but she upgrades it to $1 million or something. Well, I better start eating my own cooking, I guess.
Mm, just feed the questionable food to the drunks across the road, and you'll be fine.
There you go. Yeah, I'll just pass them. There you go. We'll see what happens.
Here's some free chicken. You want some chicken? Yeah, man.
If I see them bleeding out their mouth and nose half an hour later, oh, well, I dodged that one.
Then she'll say, "Ma, did you like the chicken I made for you.
Oh, it's great, baby. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Chicken under glass.
More? I got some more.
Yeah, what are those little bottles that are in the kitchen now? They got drip, drip, drip.
Has
Them just,
skull and crossbones on.
Yeah.
them the spices.
Yeah.
The spices.
Yeah, that's what give it that unique flavor. Don't worry about it. Just eat it.
You'll be all right.
Well, it's Sunday, so I took a rest day. I didn't do too much gardening or anything. Just sitting out on the back deck with the wife most of the day. And
Yeah. I gotta hit it tomorrow there a little bit. Not too much, a little bit.
you know,
Got an appointment. An appointment. Then I have to get back. I'm gonna finish mowing, doing some mowing, and
yeah, I got to do that.
then weed eating Tuesday.
Mhm.
Got to get ahead of this rain, dude. We've had a lot of rain, and Monday, Tuesday is gonna be pretty fair weather, decent. So I better get what I'm gonna do in them 2 days, because I think the rest of the week we might get some more.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Try to get ahead of it.
Yeah.
No, it's all gone.
So
You can't expect me to get a piece of cheese and then get one for each one of you.
They're gonna eat you out of house and home, Barry.
Shawnee wants to know, do you watch birds, Bob?
Sure. Yeah.
I do too. I got a
Mhm.
bunch outside my yard, also.
Yeah, I got. In fact, this afternoon, a hummingbird came by and collected the nectar off of my nasturtium flowers, and he got done collecting. It was a female and collecting all the nectar, and turned around and looked at me, and I said, hey, morning. Yeah, it's weird when you talk to them real soft. They'll just sit there and look at you like, hello.
I got about 8 of them things that come around my hummingbird feeders.
Mm-hmm.
8 of them. I got cardinals. I got all kinds of birds in my yard. I got them bird feeders out. So. What happened,
Wow.
Barry?
Cat fell off the table cleaning itself.
Well, that's your fault, of course.
Oh yeah, it's always
Cat.
been my fault.
How dare you?
Yeah,
How dare you jump that table up so much it caused the cat not to have any room?
yeah. Cat hits the floor and looks at you with a dirty look. I didn't do it. You did.
Yeah.
How dare you knock me off the table?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll be fine. See,
You
you're okay. You're running around
You
like a lunatic.
landed on your feet. You'll be okay. I like this time of evening. I got the garage door open and I saw a bunch of crows going to roost, and out in front of the house there must be 30 dragonflies spinning around. They're eating all the mosquitoes that are coming out because the sun's going down.
I got
Cool.
bats that do that.
That's I've seen a few bats here, not many.
Well, I used to see him here in my security light next door until I don't have my security light anymore, so
Mm-hmm.
they ain't got no place to catch bugs at. And my other lights, they don't go off unless something comes around them. So.
Yeah, I
Um,
need to put an order in for a couple of those myself.
Yeah.
And tell Inter County to shut this light off over here.
I'll have her to look that up and send you a link to it there, Barry. What you got them at.
I know I've got something saved in my Walmart.
And maybe I think it's where it come from, Walmart.
should be in my list. If I see something I think is a bargain, then there'll be a little heart on its advertisement, and I'll click the heart, and it puts it in my list. It's like kind of like a shopping list or a wish list.
Yeah.
And
Aren't you special?
yeah,
Yeah.
What?
That's what I do. And then when I get my pension first of the month, just order a few. Well, my preparedness stuff, that's where it all comes from. So, like, I've got more solar lights and different things like that. Just, I was able to get a few more solar lights for power fail, and I'm gonna, if we're able to travel this winter, I'll bring a bunch of them with me.
That's pretty close to what I got. Yeah, Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got pretty close to that. Yeah.
it's a good price for two.
Sure it
yeah.
is. Sure it is.
That's what we gave. Yeah, we gave something like that to them. Yeah.
Yep. Most of those lights, like those and other things, the screws are real cheap, so I just immediately throw those away, and I've got boxes of screws and replace them something that's easier to work with, because those screws are so darn tiny I can hardly feel them in my fingers,
Yeah.
Yeah, they are cheap. Them
They
screws
are.
are cheap because I tried to screw one in and broke it plumb off.
Yeah, that's right. That's happened to me more than once.
And I had to go get my regular wood screws and put mine up with.
Yes, sir. That's what I did. I just went right down to the hardware store and bought a whole box of 100 or so wood screws. And just
Fortunately, I had some laying around and I said, well, maybe I put the first screw in and it broke off.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be damned. I went and tried me and got another one, put it in there. It done the same thing. I said, oh my God,
Yeah.
what do they expect you to put these things in? Butter?
Yeah. A piece of paper. Yeah, they work great. Yeah, they work great in a cardboard box, but that's it.
Oh yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. About like, let's see. Yeah, about like these screws here.
Yeah, I got some of them. I got some shorter ones and longer ones. I keep them around because I never know what I need one.
These came with a solar powered
Ugh.
security camera, and I said,
you
no,
like
I'm not using those.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you, Barry? I saw a little bit of stuff you had posted up.
Well, it's working great. That thing stays charged 24/7. I don't think I've ever seen that battery come down on it, and it's fun because someday, sometimes I don't want to get up, but I could just turn it on my phone and I can see what's going on back there with the cats and the wildlife,
Yeah.
and then the occasional landlord
Okay.
landlord visits that I want to avoid.
They can't sneak up on you no more, Barry.
No,
You put it on a siren. You got it on a siren in case somebody sneaks up on you.
no, probably that would be funny though.
Driveway alarm will tell you.
They'll hear it too outside.
Yeah.
It'll go off.
They come by here on the first, Bob, and they're beating and banging on the door. And the landlord won't get out of his vehicle unless he absolutely has to.
Yeah.
Him and his woman hobbled over to the door, started banging on it and stuff. And it sounded like they opened it at some point. I don't know how they managed that. Of course, I wasn't home. I was in town with Randall, and when we got back here, they had left. I looked at the footage. They had left, and then came back, and they were waiting for us when we got back.
Well, you remember, Barry, that you looked when we was in Danville. You looked in your phone and you seen them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were at the top of the hill when you all came to pick me up. And they didn't even see me leave. They didn't even know I left. They didn't even know I was on the property or anything.
Johnny, you saw a goldfinch? Though that's a Washington State bird. We don't see them very often. It's very, getting to be kind of rare. Right around this time of night, guys. Robin Redbreast, they're a married couple, and I've been growing earthworms like crazy in my backyard for the last 2 years. All the compost, all the paper, etc. Those two little communists come in and they just start cleaning up my earthworms.
Sounds about right.
I was pointing my finger at them the other day and leave my worms alone, you little communists. And next thing you know, I see my wife opens up the sliding door. Hey, get out of there. Bird's got a mouth full of worms, looks at me and takes off.
Yeah, we got cardinals here in my yard all the time. Cardinals are state birds.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the goldenrods are state flower.
Ours is rhododendron, Washington State.
And the neighborhood meth heads are state delinquents.
Yeah. What's out there, Barry?
Nothing.
Oh, that's outside right now.
Yeah, just moths.
Okay.
Yeah, and my garden is down here, which I can do that.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a nice camera. I like that. Did you get that on Amazon? Oh, you got it Kmart or Amazon?
Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the meth heads are actually our state representatives.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Even
Johnny,
Well, what state do you live in, Shawnee?
the loon is her.
The loon.
The loon.
The loon.
even in black and white,
Uh-huh.
even in black and white, it doesn't translate very well on the camera, but it's pretty clear.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay.
You mean you have loons?
Minnesota. Minnesota.
I thought it would be up around the Canadian border because the Canadians love those loons. They're all over the place up there. Yeah, this is one of my cameras in the back of the house there.
Oh yeah.
That's an ADT system,
Yeah. It's good and clear.
Yeah, it is. I like how it will. Like the wife and I were out there, and it'll say, my name and Bob's face and all that, unfamiliar face. They record all that.
Wow. Unfamiliar face. That means you had a drunk visitor.
Nah. No, I haven't heard from them for a while. Ever since I got those headphones and I don't acknowledge, just
They probably drank themselves into a stupor.
most likely by now. Yeah, it's 8:00. Well, no, about 7 p.m. as they make their second or third booze run. They're probably unconscious by now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shawnee, most cameras and stuff like that are pretty simple nowadays,
Yeah, this is 4K.
That's good. That's good and clear right there.
Yeah, that's with the light turned off.
Mm-hmm.
I just took a screenshot with my phone and then sent it to my computer
Okay.
so I could share it. But I don't think I've got video on my laptop here. Pretty sure I do. I got video of the landlord and his old lady.
Yeah.
They up there looking for rent.
Yeah, that's what they wanted. It's like, you know, they think that just because they showed up that I've already been to town, and then they'll start going, well, Barry, we could take you to town. And I'm thinking, no, I don't want to catch whatever's in your vehicle. Thanks.
Yeah, I get that.
I ran up there quick as I could. I know they're getting close to being there.
I know.
I
Yeah.
should have played trick on Barry, just let him had to ride with him.
Oh Lord.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know those folks, but I would be pretty careful about who I get a ride from too. If they're doing something nefarious and you're in the car with them, whoever they are, you're part of it. You know.
Well,
Yeah, you're an accessory to the fact.
Yes, that's why I'm
even
real
if you
careful.
haven't done anything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If they lock them up, they're going to take everybody in the car and then sort it out at the station.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how it works.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, should I play it or not, neighbor?
Hey, depends on what you're going to play. If you're going to put some kind of ugly face up there, I don't know if I want to see it or not.
Mm.
Oh, hell, go ahead.
Yeah, Shawnee. That's if you don't know, cameras are pretty easy to set up there, Shawnee.
yeah.
But also, that's why we have kids. Because like my daughter, my son, if I get lost on, I go, come here, and they're so fast at that stuff. Click, 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 and they're done. You know. Oh, there we go. They're out hunting.
They're leaving. They're disappointed. They're leaving.
They're berry hunting.
They're hunting for berries.
Look, he's looking out the window. Wait. He's looking out the window to make sure I didn't come running out. Watch him.
Yeah, he's looking for his money.
See right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but second,
Oh, my
third look.
God.
Oh, where's my money?
He didn't realize we just had left.
Yeah. It just, oh my God. They're so desperate.
Yeah.
Desperate for my money. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I should be ashamed of myself.
I'll get a coffee and I'll show you solar flashlights I just got. They're real cheap, but I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
All right. Look,
Oh, my
Randall.
God. Oh,
There.
my God. Oh, my God. Look at all that trash in that damn cab.
See what I'm saying? It's spilling out. That's what I had to clean up. It's spilling out.
Lord have mercy.
I'm waiting for Bob to come back.
Oh,
Shawnee, most of them are pretty simple instructions. Hopefully, you don't get one that's got poor English from Chinese to English language translation. But most of them are fairly easy to set up.
oh yeah, they ain't no problem.
Just
I got one here. I gotta get set. I gotta get put up. One I got for Christmas. Of course, they don't. You can't turn it, but it's stationary in one direction. But I'm gonna put it up anyway. I've got to get a SIM card for it. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's just wrong. Wrong. They shouldn't.
Well, mine is solar powered, so it gets the power from the sun, charges the batteries in the camera. And then there's an app that download this for your camera, and you just allow the app access to your Wi-Fi and your data. You can view your camera from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Shawnee. I can't afford anything else. You can't afford renting anywhere else. I mean, that's it's kind of a drawback, Yeah, the app is free. Okay, Bob. So, Bob, if you look carefully,
Yeah.
look inside the cab.
You can zoom that, Barry. I think
What is that? That's a mess, isn't it?
I can. I can zoom my camera after I watch after the record video. I can sit there and.
This is off my laptop though.
Oh, okay.
Looks like an awful lot of trash in there, Barry, or something.
Yeah, that's how they live.
Oh. That's a shame.
Here they come. I think. Oh, not on this one. I think they're probably beat on my door at this point. I don't know why the audio. I'm not hearing audio on it. But yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of them.
Pitiful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, let's see. How much did I pay for these little flashlights?
So,
Okay. How much were they?
yeah, that's his driveway there, Shawnee.
Oh, another video. You see him coming down the hill real slow. And he's like just staring at the door, waiting for me to come out.
Yeah, I saw that. That last little minute look. Oh, come on. Where's my money? Where's my money?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
It's like he's got the mafia after him or something. Just, I've never seen anybody so. Just, he's worried I'm not going to pay him. I've paid him every single time, when I really shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be paying him anything. Throws the garbage out.
Oh, thanks for that. Yeah.
That old whore.
What we gonna do now, Darty? We ain't got no rent we ain't got no money for no beer and cigarette. What we gonna do now?
There you go. That's the root cause of the problem. Yeah.
We're just staring at the door. He's just like, where's he at? Oh,
I need my beer money.
I have that money now. Someone else might get it. If someone else got it, it would be Lowe's when I go buy some plywood, fix my damn floors. Anyway, Bob had solar flashlights he was talking about. It's
real cheap ones. They're about $10 each.
More interesting than
real cheap ones. $10 each. I had them sitting in the windowsill since it was all day. And I guess they can USB recharge, plus you can also plug in there and charge something else with it. So that's okay.
Cool.
But it ain't nothing special. Just a power failure little flashlight.
I'm
Get around.
You blinded me, Bob.
There we go. No epileptic seizure right now. Little side light on it too.
That's like the one I've got.
I picked up 2 of them. Yeah, I'll probably post a review late tonight of these or something, while it's dark.
Yeah.
It's just enough to get us around inside the house. But these things are going to go in my suitcase along with some others overseas. And we'll just store them over there because the power grid over there ain't the most reliable. So
It won't be long. Ours won't be either.
that's a fact.
Let's see how.
Yeah, unfortunately, we might well get ready for that to happen here. That's going to be a matter of
Tales in the dark.
Mhm.
there he will be in the dark. And then he'll hear a knock at his door. And he'll go to look out, and there's no one there.
And let's see.
It is the boogeyman.
Mm-hmm. Is that a solar light, Barry?
No, I wish it was. But you
Oh,
can
okay.
charge it through USB.
Okay.
Look, the cops are here.
Mm-hmm.
The cops. Barry's called the cops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flashlight. That was
Yeah. I've got this one's USB recharge. This is a much, much higher quality than this one's. Just throw it in the suitcase and take it overseas and leave it there.
I'm telling you
Along
what,
with some other solar stuff,
I might sacrifice my flashlight, but that thing would hurt if you hit somebody with it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. This
not
one.
plastic.
Yeah. This one's aluminum frame on it. Yeah. If you bang somebody upside the head with it, you're going to be in trouble.
It also,
Mhm.
if you adjust the front end of it,
Mhm.
you can make it smaller.
There you go.
I'm over there blinding my cats. And my nose is running. I don't know where it's running to, but it's running. Ugh.
Yeah. This one's just a $10 thing.
That's all this one was off Temu.
Emu. Okay. Yeah. This one doesn't adjust at all. It just
There's mine.
there.
Yeah. Club
Mhm.
somebody with it.
It's even got a compass on it. And a window punch.
There you
Club
go.
somebody.
And a seatbelt cutter. And it's got all kinds of little lights on it. It's not. Anybody got Sagers yet?
Not yet. Well,
Oh,
no more than normal. No more than after I eat something. Eat some of Mrs. cooking, and well, I get a little bit of seizure here and there. But
Let's see. Got these little bits that you can do this right here.
I do tend to carry this with me outside, even though it doesn't look like much. It's very sharp.
Meow, 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 meow.
It's the cops.
It's the po-ho.
400 lumen.
I've had that thing for 3 years now,
Yeah.
or better. Use it all the time.
Gear said Gear says my newest light is a 400 lumen Neva headlight.
right on.
And Shawnee says every house needs a minimum number of flashlights.
That's for sure.
Yep. You don't say.
What?
I don't know. I thought I heard a barking spider. And then
Hello?
I got this fancy light.
What are you doing, Barry? Oh,
Not only does it change colors, but
Uh-oh.
it's got a regular light on it too. And I can just
That works.
pull it off. I got a good flashlight right here in the living room.
Yeah.
You know, I can shut it down if I wanted to.
Hmm.
Meow,
Them cats says, turn the light back on, fool.
meow, meow. What is it? What do you want from me?
Turn on. What are you doing? And she's yelling at you because she knows you can't see in the dark. She says, "You're gonna fall down, fool. Turn on the lights."
Yeah.
They can see in the dark, no problem.
Meow,
You
meow.
gonna feed me, Daddy?
Hmm.
I already fed them today. I don't know how much more they need.
That's why they're in the kitchen right now. Bring it.
There's my headlamp gear. It's a
Nice.
Dollar Tree headlamp. I didn't think much of it, but I've had it 3 years now and it's still kicking butt.
Yeah.
If you hold it down, it does SOS. And then, of course, it's got that strobe light for some reason. I can't charge it, though. This one I've been slacking on. It needs new batteries. But it's a camp type.
Yeah, I got 2 or 3 of them.
It definitely needs some batteries because I haven't replaced them yet.
And also, I got regular oil lamps that I got around the house.
Yeah, somebody left some here.
If something happens, I've got them to fall back on. You know, it's no big deal.
And then I got about 2 or 3 of these things laying around. They got a light right here at the top on these walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got that. Oh, I got the shortcut. Yeah, I do. I got it set up for.
Yeah, Shawnee, I got one of those Red Cross rechargeables on the second floor and one on the first floor in the middle of the house on the first floor. I've got my noise cancellation headphones plugged into it right now, getting recharged. I like those. They're a quality item.
You know what a lot of people say about these lights on these walkies? They think they're not very useful until they realize they are very useful. They're like, I don't have a flashlight, but they got their radio, and then they realize, oh, my radio's got a flashlight.
Oh, okay.
Suddenly, it makes sense to them. Oh, this set of walkie-talkies I don't really care much for.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think that's sounded me about like what them idiots on the radio would use or something like. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Menu. I can't remember. Let's see. It's got all. You know what the funny thing about it? Its menu is a whole lot like these Midland radios.
Huh.
Yeah, Shawnee, this is another real handy light. It's solar also.
Yeah.
$20 for 2 of them, and I've got one in the front of the house and one in the back of the house. I think I might order 2 more since I got my pension, and they're handy. I'm gonna bring 4 of them overseas with me, and then I'll probably just go ahead and order another pack of 2 of them. I mean, $20, man. If it gets us through a power failure, then that's all right, you know.
Oh, holy night.
Yeah.
Candle.
Let me go take a look and see if they still got any of those on Amazon.
Oh, yeah. So I'm not hurting for light if power goes off. I'm just
No,
be able to find them.
Yeah.
I normally keep this one where I could
you take
read-
one flashlight to help you find the rest of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, my phone's normally in my pocket, so I can hit the flashlight pretty quick on it.
Yeah, I subscribe to Jonesy there. His channel, that new channel he's got there.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back. Right now, Amazon's got 2 of these solar lights for $14 for 2 of them.
Oh,
Well, I click buy now. I'll go ahead and get 2 more of them. Have a couple more on the second floor and all that. So, and let's see. Place your order. Should be here by tomorrow, they say. Yeah, here at this house in Seattle, I've got a lot of different battery powered little flashlights, just enough for inside the house, and a
Yeah.
headlamp and all that. But usually what I do when power fails here is I get out the propane lanterns and put one in the center of the house, and you know. But if I add in these little motion sensor solar lights, we're going to be in good shape, you know.
yeah.
I wonder how much those Red Cross things are right now. I'm going to go ahead and, since Shawnee just mentioned it. Emergency light. See, there you go.
Yeah, I just looked over on the YouTube side, and the chat is nowhere near lined up with where we're at right now.
Yeah, I know. I was sitting there waiting, and it's still stuck on that one
She could
comment.
put, it's last thing that Shawnee said on my chat is she could put fish in that. We were talking about that air fryer.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Mine's so far behind, it's ridiculous. But if I look at StreamYard side, it's up to date.
Yeah, it is. Well, Shawnee, those they got the Red Cross light, emergency light thing, a 3-pack of them for $15 right now. And I like those. They are very nice. They're very, it sits there and it recharges different things that my wife and I use, just plug it in and good stuff.
Well, yeah. And another light I didn't think about was the one built into this power
Oh, yeah.
bank.
Yeah. Those are cool. I bought
Yeah.
another one. I bought a second one, Barry.
I won this on Michelle Minton Prepper Veterans channel.
Right on.
Hey, you know what? I don't even plug it in to charge it. Since it's solar, I just set it outside and let it charge outside.
Yeah, I just got mine sitting in the windowsill, and in fact, I got another one right over there, Barry, to go overseas. About half my suitcase is going to be full of these solar lights and things like that. And
Yeah.
we only lost power once overseas, and it was off for just a few hours, and it was during the day, and that's when I went, I got to get something other than candles, And
I'll tell you what I've got on my list, and I'm not sure when I'm going to pull the trigger on this. So where did I save that? I don't know if you could take it overseas with you though.
What is it?
One of those solar. Let's see. The list. Yeah. I might have to close out the YouTube side. That's throwing me off.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't even look at it.
present.
Yeah, I got that tip for those Red Cross things from a fella in England. Oh, that's a regular battery, huh?
No,
Right on.
it's got a lithium ion batteries in it. I don't think I'm ever going to have the ability to build my solar up,
Yeah.
but these things only take like you could charge it on like one 100-watt solar panel, or you could charge it in your car, which takes like forever, or you could charge it in your house and have it ready. You know,
Yeah, that
you plug a couple things in there, at least you'll have power. You know,
yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to build my solar up to where I wanted it. You know, 'cause-
Mhm. Well, I brought 2 solar lights last time we went overseas, and I just put them in my suitcase. Problem, but I'm going to bring them several solar things. Yeah, that's a bigger battery. They might have a hissy fit about that.
yeah, they get pretty bent out of
Yeah.
shape about them.
Yeah, I know that if you travel through Japan, they don't allow none of that stuff. Anything that's got lithium batteries in it, they'll take it right out of your suitcase. It's gone. They'll take it.
Well, it's understandable because China has all them fires, and it's caused by them all them electric cars, electric e-bikes, and they
Oh
just
yeah.
spontaneously combust. You know,
Yep.
they burned down a whole community one time. They had them all parked
Yep.
on them parking garages, and they just boom,
Uh-huh.
boom, boom, like it
Hmm.
was like a row of dynamite tied to one detonator, just bang, 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 and the
Yep.
whole complex burned to the ground.
There's a channel here. He lived in China he's a South African, 11 or 13 years as an IT guy, and he still has contacts over there. And I remember there was a real disaster, man, because somebody had brought an electric motorcycle in the main entrance of this apartment building, a high-rise apartment building, and it burst into flames right in the entrance. There's only one entrance in the building. That's it.
Wow.
And you know why so many people got all burned to death? It's because of corruption. They showed how they supposedly installed sprinkler systems. None of it was hooked up. None of it. There's little spigots in the ceilings, and it looks great, but they're so crooked over there. It didn't hook it up to the water main, and the water main wasn't even complete. You know,
Good grief.
all these people died just because of these cheapskates. You know.
Yeah.
Corruption. Yep.
Yeah, they don't care about their people over there.
No, sir, they don't. No, they
And
don't.
you know, they're open about it. That's
Mhm.
the sad reality of it is they don't care about their own people unless you're funding that, you know, that government over there. And oh boy, you're good as gold. But if you're just a commoner, nah.
Yeah,
ain't-
yeah.
I don't have time for you.
You're just dog meat. That's it.
They just assume. Well, I mean, why else would a country have vans that go around and that you could kill yourself in that van? I mean, I'm not trying to be vulgar or scare anybody,
Yeah.
but it's the harsh truth.
It is.
They have vehicles that you could pay money to get inside and do yourself in.
Lord have mercy.
sick is
That's the Antichrist, dude, man.
Yeah.
It is. That's
Yeah.
well, Canada's doing the same thing. Not
Well,
vans,
you know,
but whatever.
different way. They're doing it in a different way. You don't get into a
Mhm.
van and do it. You just go to a facility,
Yep.
and they help you along your way.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that South African guy, he has a weekly either podcast or videos, and he was showing there was a major flood over there recently, and their building standards are crap, and there was a concrete bridge, a traffic bridge, that got swept away. It literally tipped over in a river because it was flooded. And you know what they did to remedy the situation? They took like big things of cloth and put it alongside the side from one side of the river to the other, so that moving traffic on another bridge couldn't see the bridge that fell down.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they just covered it up just to hide it. That's it. That's all they did. People were in their cars when that bridge collapsed, and it was like, oh well, bye bye.
Wow.
All they did was and the police were on the bridge moving anyone away with cameras and all that. Just cover it up, sweep it under the rug. Never mind.
Because they didn't want the rest of the world to see that.
No, they didn't. No, because China's perfect. It's a socialist country. It's perfect. Yeah, and all that nonsense they keep going on about how China has solved the problem, poverty and all that. Yeah. Look at the Americans. They're terrible. China's perfect. No, that same South African guy, he's got people who send him videos of the reality, and oh man, especially when you're a senior citizen over there. Oh man, you're cut off. You're
Oh,
done.
they can't wait for you to pass away.
No, they can't. They'll put you right out on the sidewalk. Goodbye. Beg, steal, whatever you got to do. And then this one fella sent him a video of homeless camps over there in perfect China. That's just as bad as it is here, if not worse.
Hmm.
Yeah, there was one instance where he said that this one city solved the homeless problem. Well, they had government buses come up and pick up hundreds of these homeless people and took them about 40 miles out of town and threw them off the bus. Out you go. Yeah, isn't that just lovely? There's a lot of people in this country want to make our country a socialist country too.
No, I know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait till that happens to you. Yeah, but that's enough about them knuckleheads.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight tooth and nail for my freedom. That's all there is to it.
Yep. Same here.
If I have to barricade my home, I will.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not gonna stand for tyranny in a country that was as great as America used to be.
That's
Well-
still better than most. Still better than most. I tell you that. I know.
Better. It's a lot better. We just got a lot of idiots that's running it or thinking they're running it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's going to get a little bad before it gets a little better, but
Yeah.
it's never going to be back like it used to be. I'm just afraid to tell you.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not in the cards. It's just not going to happen. It'll be somewhat tolerable, but
Yeah. As long as we got a whole bunch of people that spend our tax dollars who worship the devil,
mhm.
that's who they are. But,
You know, like Chinese food too, there, Jonesy.
mhm.
I
I
had
like Chinese women too. Yeah.
I had one man tell me one time. He said the only good over in Korea, the only good Chinese was ones that were face down.
Uh, oh man, I tell you, the Koreans and the Japanese, the Koreans don't get along with the Chinese at all. Same with the Japanese; they don't get along at all. They know better.
Well, they
They've got
know, but they know.
they got centuries of dealing with them folks, and every Korean and Japanese I've ever known says, "Don't trust them, don't trust them, don't trust them." And if the whore of Babylon gets into the Oval Office and she gets sent over there to deal with Chi, he's a killer. Imagine what it's going to wind up like for us.
Mm-hmm.
She's a blithering idiot.
I'm afraid if she is some by a stroke of bad luck and she was to get in there, I don't think this country's going to be putting up with that.
Well, all I can say to you guys is, you know where I live, and if the Don gets in there, pray for me and my family. You know, they're going to go nuts. They're going to go nuts again.
no, they want to take people's hobbies away from them, and in the name of homeland security. Oh, your DJI drone is the devil. It's stealing, important information and sending it overseas to China.
Man,
Okay.
they've already hacked
True.
into our system so deep for so
They
long
got
now.
satellites. They got satellites that probably
Yeah.
look right up the ass of a gnat.
Sure they do. Sure they do, because they stole the technology from us.
Mm-hmm.
Jonesy said in World Wars, China was on our side and Japan was against us. Now that's turned
Yeah.
around.
It's turned
Yeah.
around. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that war, we had to keep the Chinese actively fighting Japan so they wouldn't slaughter our guys fighting in the Pacific Islands. They needed to keep those Japanese in China so that going fighting island to island so they wouldn't get slaughtered. How selfish of white people. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a terrible person then. But I've known it for years, and I am the doer of all wrongs. That's me, right here.
I probably, yeah, I was gonna share that, but I think I'll leave it alone.
I think anymore the hobby's going to be for most people is just trying to stay alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. For real.
Yeah. Yeah. And try to keep what you've got. Keep that away from your neighbors, We got enough put away to sustain us healthy for a while, not for 100 years, but got enough,
None of. I don't think any of us are going to be around for 100 years.
No, some folks here on YouTube, the ones that that are all talk. Oh, you've got to have at least 50 years of food put away. Like, where am I going to put it?
Yeah.
Think about it. Where am I going to put it?
I'm sure they don't have that much.
No, they don't. They just talk. They just talk a lot. That's all. Run their mouths.
It's all, most of them channels are clickbait anyway.
That's all it is.
A
Yep.
good 98% of them are clickbait.
Yep. Yep. Those-
I pay no attention to them idiots.
Me too. Yep. As soon as I find out that they're just running a scam, unsubscribe and move. You know.
Today we're going to talk about how to can your favorite vegetables. But first, here's a word from our sponsor.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. And it's good to have at least 25 years of canned food in your house. Well, how come you don't?
Yeah.
There's a big channel. He has a live almost every day, and this guy's it's total fear. Total fear. He sells tourniquets and bandages and all kinds of stuff. And
Oh, I thought you were talking about Marfugal News.
Marfugal News, never heard of that one.
Oh, Lord.
You better off.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
you saved yourself from one disappointment.
Yeah. Mhm. Well, if you come to my channel, I'll show you some things that are affordable. You know, Awakening. Who's Awakening? Let's see what channel that one is. I've never seen that one.
Well, you know, everybody's going to have to think about what's best for them and how they want to take care of the situation and where they live at.
Yeah.
Not everybody is, you know, has a 50 acre damn plantation to
No. No.
build bunkers and crap like that. Most people got bills to pay and everything else, and they do too. But I guarantee if you go to where they're at, they don't have half the stuff they showing you.
No, they don't.
Hello, Awakening. Welcome in. You're new to
Yeah.
the channel.
I just checked out her channels. Only got 2 shorts on it. That's all. Whoever that is.
But that's the way it goes.
Well,
Yeah.
I stay with my theory in life is I can't control the government. I can't control this and that, but I can control what goes on inside my own house. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all
Well,
I can do.
if that's really her in that photo, yeah, boy, she's cute.
Yeah,
Oh, Sheena. Okay, you were over in Sheena's chat. Cool.
Genius. Okay.
Good looking woman.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm single. I can see things like that. I don't
Well,
get too vulgar, though. I won't get vulgar, but I will say the woman looks good.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I didn't know we were under attack by illegal immigrants. I didn't
Never
know.
heard of it.
I didn't know it.
Never heard of it. Yeah.
Of course we are. The only, well, I guess you could call them illegal immigrants too. They're from those special places that's on a special list.
Hmm. Yeah.
Special terror list. And they're coming across the border all the time.
No, come on, Randall. They came here to make cupcakes and sing hallelujah.
No, they came over here to pick oranges in Texas.
Yeah.
Sit around the campfire singing Kumbaya. My Lord.
Oh, yeah. That's what they're here for.
They came over here. I know. I have to defend them because I'm just assuming that that's what I would be doing is picking bananas and Arizona or someplace.
Yeah. Yeah, they come here for Botox, huh? There we go.
Most
I
of them,
like you, Awakening. I like you.
most
All
of
right.
them.
Yeah, baking cupcakes and Botox. Oh, Lord.
There. It is what it is, I guess. We're just gonna have to suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah. Deal with what you got.
There ain't no such crying, I guess. I can cry if I want to. It's my party. I can cry if I want to.
Yeah.
As that song goes.
So what was that traffic on the radio? Because I couldn't hear any of it. Was
A
that
domestic.
foreigners or?
Huh? Oh, today
Yeah.
I had a bunch of kids, and there was one guy on there trying to run his mouth. I just ignored him.
I couldn't hear any of it. All I heard was like little bursts of.
Yeah, some kids in there playing with radios.
Yeah. Well, that's to be expected. The kids don't bother me. It's the adults that get on there and act like they're on the CB radio. They're not even on the CB, but they act like they are.
That's why I didn't pay attention.
We gotta we kind of keep track of what's going on in our community, and someone acts up like that on the radio, we kind of for the most part we'll say a few things, troll them back, and then we'll just turn our squelch up where we can't hear them anymore.
I got mine so far up now. It's I don't. Well, they break it, but I don't hear no more. They break it for like a split second.
Yeah, and I don't know where they've got to be over maybe over the next hill from you or something, because I don't.
Since you don't hear them very good on your end, so they're closer to me. They're closer to me.
Mm-hmm.
Which I wouldn't. They were barely breaking my squelch, but it wasn't bad. But it was enough to aggravate the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And I was trying to talk to you at the same time, and hearing them idiots on there, I can't stand that.
All right, Awakening, you got one more sub. I just connected with your channel and left a comment. So, well, on our home front, wife and I were talking about just the other day about rallying up the family and go down to the range and get some more trigger time. This that special E-Day is coming up, and right after that, I think that I think we're gonna be running into some problems out here where I live.
Yeah, if the past repeats itself, which I'm sure it will.
It does. It always does, Barry.
Yeah, Washington seems to be,
Yep. Washington, Oregon. Yeah. That's
I'm
been
sorry,
going on.
I'm sorry that has to happen in your backyard, but
yep.
It is what it is.
Well, we're all all of us around here are pretty battle hardened. We accept it and we're ready for it. Most people. I get it. I put my ear to the ground at that coffee shop I go to, because I do talk to some people in there about that coming up. Most people, yeah, we're ready for it. We got food, water, and a way to protect it. It's like, enough said, good enough,
Well, I gave you I subbed there to your channel there, Awakening. Just check you out there and see how it is there. Get you another sub there. Help you out there a little bit.
Yeah, well, she can live.
But, every little bit helps, I guess.
she can listen to the way we're talking, understand our mentality here among the three of us.
Yeah, well, if you don't talk about it, people don't know what's going on. I don't claim to know everything, but I will
Yeah.
speak my mind when it comes when I need to.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that we can't, you know.
Yeah. Gotta work around it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an older lady at the coffee shop the other day, and I, we were talking about being ready for disaster. That's all. I didn't say nothing about what, but she says, "Well, I don't have anything." I said, "Well, now is your time.
Mhm.
Throw a few canned goods aside and some water." And she says, "No, well, where do you live?" I said, "Not too far over there." And she says, "Let me follow you home. I want to know where you live so I have a place to go." And I said,
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah. And I told her, even if you do find where I live and you come to my door, I'm not letting you in my house, no matter what the circumstances are. Only blood relatives come inside my house. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't your sugar daddy, honey. Yeah, you're not coming to my house, period. And if you do, you're not going to be able to get into the building. And if you try, it's not going to work out well for you.
It looks like I was already sub to you, Awakening.
Well, there's only I don't care to help somebody, but then again, there's only so far that will go.
Yeah.
I have a line I draw.
Well, when you were speaking about helping somebody out with that tobacco, that's the perfect situation right there. I helped you out. Now beat it.
Yeah, I told him to get the hell out. Oh, he made me mad. I said, "You take this and don't you ever dart back in my yard again."
There you go.
I said, "You dart back in my yard again, it ain't gonna be a very good situation for you." And I was tired of his crap, just all the time. Every time you turn around, there he was. And after a while, I done told my wife. I said, I'm not doing it anymore. He caught me in a bad mood. I don't know. It just something set me off when he done that, and I just told him. I didn't stutter or anything when I told him.
Beat it, Jack.
Yep, and he ain't been back since.
Uh-huh.
He's visited Barry a couple times, but my generosity only goes to a point, and then because that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
And you got to help people, but then when they don't want to do the right thing, then you got to cut it off.
Well, I know I've said this a number of times that my wife's seen it in the Civil War and martial law, where people were gathering together, strangers and all and on, and kumbaya at first, but man, when the food starts running out, there's bloodshed. Folks will kill each other. Yeah.
People think that they get. That's why y'all was talking about them prepper channel. I'm telling you, those are the very people that's going to be the ones that's going to cut people's throats.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why the missus made it very clear: no one but blood relatives comes inside this house for any reason. Nobody.
Under those circumstances, you can't. Once you give a stranger any kind of aid or assistance, they'll be right back again.
Yes, sir. They will.
And that's in those circumstances that we're talking about, like that. If they do it in real life, don't you think they'll do it in something like that? They will.
Uh-huh.
And you got to look at it that way.
Yep.
And
Well,
you and Barry
I-
both probably seen it before.
sure.
Some of these prepper channels, they'll sit there, open their cupboards up and show you everything they got. Here's my cupboard here. It's plumb full of toilet paper. This there got some women and feminine products, and there ain't no women here.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I certainly don't show everything.
Yeah.
I don't show everything, but it's a mentality that I have. It's like, you have time to get your own. And if you didn't, then it's your fault. Sorry that you're hungry, but move down the street, Jack.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to go close the garage door for just.
Well, in these cities is going to be the problem, and I don't know.
Come here.
So it's coming down to something like that eventually. It's going to happen eventually. There's nothing we can do about that.
What are you doing? Hi, kitty cat.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Man, I guess my day tomorrow is going to be blowed all to hell. My damn appointment ain't till 3 o'clock. I just now checked. My podiatrist,
Yeah.
it ain't till 3 o'clock. I said, well, I'll be damned. I'm going to be, my day blowed. Can't do nothing in the morning. Well, I guess I could if I got up early enough. I could go mow. At the crack of dawn, it'd be out there mowing. At the crack of dawn, I ain't got about 30 minutes worth of work to do, but I guess I have to. But I need to try to get it done tomorrow, so I can have Tuesday to do other stuff.
Yeah, I don't like to. I don't.
Sometime another, I got to move my outside camera.
Yeah, I don't like to talk about the preparedness stuff with the garage door open. I'm real careful about that.
Yeah.
But give my example. That couple next door to us. At first, they seemed like a solid couple. Everything's okay. But now that I've known them for about a year now, those people would break my window and come right in when they're hungry for booze. That they'll spend money on booze, but they won't spend money on anything else. And they're doing it right now as we speak.
Yeah.
So after 2 or 3 days without alcohol, they're going to get desperate. Better not look at my place.
Bob, can I have a bottle of rubbing alcohol?
Yeah.
You'll be drinking rubbing alcohol.
Dirty Listerine.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Yeah, yeah. You got any Listerine? Yeah, I do, but it's not for you. Yeah. Actually, I won't even answer the door.
$20
I
for it.
won't even speak to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I noticed this guy's. It kind of set off some alarm bells. Was he came over here about a week ago, and they had dropped a letter into his mailbox and not mine. So he brought that over, and he's standing out there. And I told him when I first moved in here, unless you're invited to come into this building, do not come into this building. So he stood outside the garage, and he's got the letter. I walked over and took it from him. I did not invite him in, but while he's standing there, he's looking all around my shop, really looking over there at my toolbox, and the welder and all that stuff. He's really looking at that stuff. It's like, okay, Jack, I get you now. Yeah, I think you're just an opportunist.
Mm-hmm. checking you out, casing you out.
Seeing what I got and what I don't got. Yep.
You can't trust people. You can't, you know. I got pretty decent neighbors now, but you know, even with that, you still got to be on the guard.
Oh, kitty cat. Oh, kitty cat.
Is anybody typing in chat? I've not seen chat move.
I don't, there's like
I
5
haven't either.
people left in here. I wonder if they count three out of that 5, if they're counting us as
Probably.
I was getting
Oh,
ready
there
to call it. Yeah, some people won't bring your mail to you. Carol's back from her party or her concert. She went to go watch Switchfoot, and I guess her daughter had bought the tickets for the concert. They got rained on.
Well, that's how it goes.
So you're saying it was a great night, though. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. It's good that you got out.
Yeah, good to get out once in a while.
Got out, had some fun, not have to worry about going out to the store or anything. Just going out and enjoying yourself, Carol. That's the most important thing. Yeah. Sure. Of course, they've been, Florida's been teasing with rain and wasn't getting any. So it's nice that she did get it. Sorry it had to happen during your concert, but yeah. She said she danced so much she will be sore. I'm sure she will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kitty cat. Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, I did find a good Western on Netflix the other day. I'm usually not too much into Westerns. Many of them are the same, but this one was pretty good. It was, it's called a Bone Tomahawk. It's on Amazon or on, you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That was, yeah, that was kind of, ooh.
Yeah, I don't like watching it again.
I watched it, and I think I'll probably watch that one tonight while I'm goofing around here in the shop.
For 2 days after I watched it.
I like that one Indian fellow when they're rounding up some people to go after him, and the Indian guy in the bar, he says, "These are not Indians. These are troglodytes. They're subhumans. Were you going to join us for the posse? No. If you go out there after them, you're going to die. Yeah. They're cannibals, and they live in this cave, and they're basically cavemen, is what they are. And they don't fight and play by the same rule book that we do. I like some of the close-in combat, though. Holy cow, man!
It's a gruesome movie.
It is, especially when they butchered that one guy. Oh, Lord, have mercy! Yeah. Oh, man!
Yep.
Oh, that was ruthless, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they weren't people. They were close to people, but they were not people.
Hey, Josh, what's going on, man?
Hey, Josh.
It's been a minute, dude. Got posters with the VIP. I'm so glad we got 2, one each, because Anna's got wet and tore. Mine was wet and a bit beat up, but fine. Yeah. Did you get them signed, Carol? Their autograph?
Who's this? Is this Gardner Josh? Let's see. I know a couple Joshes here on YouTube. Let's take a look. Yeah.
I'll wave a hand at you there. I wonder if anybody on the chat is interested in an item that I've got for sale. It's a left-handed baseball bat. I can't use it. I'm right-handed.
Yeah. I see your channel now, Josh. Yeah, I'm subbed to you already. I haven't seen you around, but left-handed baseball bat. How big is it, Randall?
That's one of the big Hickory Louisville sluggers. It's left-handed though.
Full size. Okay.
Weighs about 16 ounces, or no, weighs about 32 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
It's left-handed though. I can't use it.
They don't have a conversion kit built into it, so you can go back to right hand.
I've looked. I even gone online and looked, and I ain't nothing.
Now that's what you get when you go for the discount.
That's for the left-handed hitters. That's what it's for.
That's what you get when you go for the discount. See?
And I kind of got a bundle. I got a.
There you go, Barry.
I got a couple. That's not left-handed. How'd you do that? How'd you do that on the left hand? How'd you do that?
Put your head close to the monitor.
What?
Huh?
Oh, see, he's cheating. That's an aluminum bat. That's not a. Oh, Barry. You
Hey,
got
yours
to get a
left here?
hickory.
It was left here. I don't care. It's gonna hurt if I use it. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean I'm supposed to use it for sports?
Well, Barry, that aluminum baseball bat is a switch hitter. You can use it on either side.
Mm-hmm.
Wooden ones, you can't do that.
I don't even have to choke up on it. I just no. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes with the bat, you have to go right up here like this with it. Look at that! I can just knock it right out of the park.
Yeah, that's what you said. But anyway,
knock somebody's head right in out of the park. Right? You just
that will work. Put them right back out the door, Barry.
Here's this left-handed baseball bat that I'm trying to sell.
Oh, let me
see. I'm trying to sell this left-handed baseball bat.
Yeah, that's a left-handed. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not. Well, my daughter's ambidextrous, so maybe I'll get that for her.
What's that mean?
Left and right.
Oh, she can.
Well, she needs to buy this then.
All right. Check's on the way.
Well, no, I don't take checks. I take.
Oh man. Okay.
Meet my little friend. Its name is Lucille. Lucille. And she is hungry.
That's my friend.
Oh, we're getting barbaric now, aren't we?
Yeah.
She is awesome.
Well, yeah, the wife just got one of those big cooker things, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go out and get some meat and fill it up with one of these here. Oh man, I sharpened this thing and changed the profile on the blade.
Barry, I'm gonna put that bat on the yard sale page on Facebook. Left-handed baseball bat. See how many bites I get. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take pictures of it and everything, dude. I'm gonna put it on a left-handed baseball bat.
Get the missus to take a picture of you holding it in your left hand. You're
Yeah.
left or right? You're right-handed, aren't you, Randy?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not that big word that Bob said.
Ambidextrous. Yes, I'm both actually.
Spell it.
IT.
It. It. It.
Oh, we got some comedians here.
Yeah.
Write it down.
I was waiting for it to click.
Let me write this down because I need to use this next time I want to.
I was waiting for Randall to catch on. I was just like, hey,
Mhm.
I'm gonna catch
I
on.
did. I caught on, but I wasn't going to acknowledge it. Well, that's one you got on me. I got one extra on you.
I know. Yeah, I'll never catch up, but I'm trying here.
Here's another little
Oh my
fun
God!
toy.
Somebody
Well,
spelled
Lord
it.
have mercy, son. Look
Yeah.
at that.
What is that? A spear?
It's a bolo. It's a bolo.
Oh, them's good knives there.
That's nice
Oh
and
my
sharp.
God. Well,
both
nothing
are good
else.
knives.
You can chop some coconuts out of a tree
Yes, that's what I'm made for. Yep.
or
Mhm.
coconut off somebody's shoulder. Either way.
Uh-huh. Or an arm
Mhm.
coming through a door or something. Bunk. Okay. Throw them in the air fryer.
Oh wow!
I was so proud of two of my nieces. My brother-in-law posted up a video of two of my nieces are taking arnis lessons now. That's a stick and knife, Filipino martial art, and
I've only got this little bitty knife. That's all I got.
that's all you got.
That's all I got.
Well, the ladies won first place and third place. My two nieces,
But I'll probably go down there. I'll probably go down to Florida and try to sell that bat.
Might be able to find someone in Florida. Never know.
Somebody bound down there bound to buy it. Shawnee probably buy it if she was on here. If we could see her.
I think she disappeared on us.
Yeah, I think she did too.
I think those troglodytes grabbed her and took her out in the desert.
No. That's terrible. Probably the same one that knocked her popcorn stalk down. Anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna turn my camera off but I don't want nobody see my face too long at a time. It's not healthy for your eyes. Doctor told me, do not show anybody your face more than 5 minutes at a time.
Why is that?
I don't know. I guess because it's some ugly.
Let's see.
When me and my wife got married, I had a bag over my face and went over her in case mine come off.
Redundancy, huh?
Yeah, I always done it.
Oh, she'll leave her knife in the car. Yeah, well, I'm sure
Well,
God
of course, Carol, they're not going to let you bring a knife into the.
will bring you. Well, I'm sure she had God on her side. She didn't have to worry about it.
Nah.
Here we go. If I'll present a video here, Barry, or a picture. We'll present. I'm proud of my nieces over there. They won first place and third place.
Oh.
and sticking knife. What do you call it? A Screama or Arnis. They were first place and third place.
Awesome.
Tough little chickies. Yep.
Yeah. Well, at least you could carry them around freely there. You can't do that here. You got one in your belt, people like freak out and stuff.
Yeah,
People have gotten so soft anymore.
I agree.
Oh, he's got a gun on his side. Oh,
I seen
How
people-
scary. Scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. He's got a big knife on his side. Oh,
I'm, then it's funny because I could walk into any store with a two-way radio on my hip. Nobody even bats an eye. But you walk in there with a knife on your hip or a pew pew, and it's like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I think I'm gonna faint. Oh, come on. People used to drive around in pickup trucks, and they had that rifle rack in the back, in the back window,
Mhm.
and nobody said a freaking thing about it. You do that now, and it's like, look, we got to protect everybody's feelings, so you can't have that rack back there behind you. Is that gun loaded? Does it work?
well, of course it works.
No, officer. I just like to just drive around town with a broken gun. Yeah. Give me a break.
Here we go. I'll see if I can present this. It's a short video. Bring it back to the start of the two girls sparring. I guess one of the nieces won 2 gold medals and the other one won a bronze. So let's see. I don't know how to do this. Searching.
Oh, my Lord. Oh,
Did you freeze, Bob?
No, just
Oh, okay.
this is just a short video on Facebook. I'm not sure how to get it over to the chat here, but well, let's see.
You have to-
Jill, yeah,
Control
the
Alt
girl.
Delete.
Hmm?
Control Alt Delete.
no.
Control Alt Delete. No, that'll restart everything. That'll the three
will it?
finger salute. Yeah. I don't know.
Mm,
I think because you got to be careful with that because you don't want to reveal your Facebook.
Yeah. I don't.
File.
That's pretty
Uh,
private to me.
Yeah. There's a way to download it to your computer though. I think if you right click inside of the video itself,
Uh-huh.
should be given the option to download it. Is it on your profile or is it in your messenger?
It's on my brother-in-law's profile on his page.
You might still be able to right click in the middle of it. And somewhere in there should be an option to download it. You can download it to your computer.
Okay, just a second here.
Should go into the downloads folder.
Yeah, it says send to your devices and send search images, reload, forward, back, print, open and reading mode.
Unless he's got it where if he's got a security setting, you probably won't be able to download it.
Probably.
I forgot about that.
Well, you saw the two girls anyway.
Yeah.
Those two are my nieces, and I'm proud of them, man. Getting out there, learning how to fight, learn how to use a knife and a stick.
Well, no. Okay, just and for an example, I'll just leave that comment up there. Uh, we've got riots going on over in the UK, and just because they're pew pew free doesn't mean a damn thing.
No, don't.
Yeah, I could make a
Somebody's,
weapon out of dental floss.
yeah, yeah. This is all I carry on my belt. That right there. Just I can open carry this here in my area because as long as I don't do anything threatening, then it's okay. But yeah, that's the thing. If you're a law-abiding citizen, we worry about the rules and we follow them. The other guys don't. They don't give a shit. They don't care.
Wow, they don't care.
No. Yeah, that's under 4 inches, so I can carry that on my belt right into the grocery store.
Damn, I can't carry mine. The one I got in the car, it's over 4 inches. I better not try to pack that in the store.
Ooh.
Yeah, really, I could carry my revolver on my hip, open carry. People do it here during the riots.
They do
Yeah.
here. Now I'll say pick a couple Walmart, pack it all up.
Yep, yep. But they changed the laws recently. I keep track of the laws in Washington State, and you can open carry anything you want as long as it's unloaded.
Yeah, Kentucky, I don't know if they passed it, but I know they were pushing years ago for weapons in your vehicle. It had to be a or a 2 or 3 step process. You had to be able to reach for it.
Yeah.
And then you had to grab your clip and load it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever passed, did it, Randall?
I'm not sure.
I know we're open carry.
Yeah.
Concealed carry too. They prefer that you get. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, that's how my revolver. It's got all 6 rounds on these moon clips, so I can carry my revolver unloaded and just drop this in real quick. But last time I open carried around town was during 4 years during the riots, and it was like me and 1,000 other people all over the place. Open carry. I never seen so many handguns, man. Senior citizens, young people, especially moms with kids. They're carrying a pistol on their hip right in our grocery stores here during what was it, that whole George Floyd stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's insane. Just nuts. But we got to do that. But yeah. Oh well.
There should be a movement in America where people who aren't afraid to carry should. I think they should do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
And say, look, I'm actually exercising my rights, and our world is so unpredictable and so scary anymore that people carrying could save a life. And I think because that's what we were our whole our amendments and our rights and everything was all based on people carried weapons all the time and nobody batted an eye.
Yep.
And then somewhere along the way we all got soft.
Well, I agree. Yeah, it happened out here, but we can still. It's like in the coffee shop. There's a fellow who concealed carries every day. He's in the coffee shop there, and he showed me his sidearm, a 9mm pistol, and I said, "Right on, man. I'm glad you got it." You know, he also asked the owner of the shop if he could carry it in there, and the owner said, "Yeah, go ahead, no problem, as long as you're licensed, go ahead." Because the shop owner, he carries also, and it's still like that out here to a great deal. But the fellow that carries in the coffee shop, he also is an armed guard for his church. Now that's what I think is a shame that out
Yeah,
here
boy, if
we
you
have
want
to have
that,
armed guards at our churches. You know.
I still can't wrap my head around that. But I'm glad it's there. I am. I mean,
Yeah, me too.
there's too much opposition against Christians that.
Yes, sir. It's okay to oppress us. It's okay, but not the other folks. No, 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 no,
Oh
no.
no.
Yeah, I dropped off Mrs. at the Catholic church a few weeks ago, and she said, "See those fellows right there?" I said, "Yeah, those are our veterans. Those are our armed guards." You know,
There
I
you
guess
go.
they've got two or three on the outside of the church, and a couple more, two or three more on the inside. But yeah, how many times has it been proven that an armed citizen stops this stuff, stops it right now? You know,
Yeah.
hundreds and thousands of times it happens, and then you know, big media never shares it. They
Well,
don't.
you got to remember our media is spot out. It's
Yes, it
controlled.
is. Yep, yep.
And it's the same deal. I'm sure that your brother-in-law would tell you this. It's the same way over in the UK. Their media's been bought out too.
Absolutely.
It's worse over.
Oh, it is. It's terrible. Well, if you like watch Sky News Australia, Sky News this and that, and BBC, the only thing they report on, or a majority, is about what the Americans are doing.
Yeah.
They don't focus in on their own country that much. Just a little bit, but the rest they show the Americans and how grossly incompetent we are.
Which ain't far from the truth on some things.
Yeah,
Our,
that's true.
our government officials, anyway. But,
Yeah, those idiots. That's why they work for the government. They can't get any other job and keep it. They get fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where else are you going to get a job where you get all those perks? They may
Well.
not be legit perks, but you sure get a lot of perks when you're a politician, don't you?
Oh,
Yeah, they.
well, no. Like you're just making things up, Barry.
I
It can't be.
was.
Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so.
I wish
You
I
know
was
what?
making that up.
Mm-hmm.
And I can admit that I was lying to you all.
Well, you're trying to fool me, aren't you? You're trying to trick me into so you can get
Yes,
one
I
up
work-
on me.
I guess I might as well just come clean to. I work for the other side. Y'all
Yeah,
follow-
I knew it.
You
I
thought
knew it.
My next question is the other side of what?
Mm-hmm.
You thought I was a patriot, but no, I really work for the other side.
I knew it. He's a
I
damn
must tell-
commie red.
I'm
He's a
gonna sell you
communist.
all out. I'm gonna sell you
He's-
down the river.
I thought
He's
you
a
were
red.
say you come out of the closet, but I'm relieved.
Yeah, I'm relieved too. I'm glad I didn't utter those words, because that would be a lie.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I understand, Jonesy. That, and
Yeah.
you're not the first to say that, but since you live in that area where Sky News is provided, then you have solidified what
Mm-hmm.
we've been told. You've made that painfully clear that it's not just hearsay.
Yeah, I stopped watching most of that's once in a while I'll click a Sky News Australia story, but the BBC and the CNBC, the government sponsored nonsense, I'm not even going to waste my time, because everything I see so far on those channels is, how abused some people are, and the rest of it's all about the U.S. and our incompetence. Well, we're not too incompetent, because we sure have a hell of a lot of aircraft carriers and space shuttles, and we feed the world with our farms. That's a fact. We're not too incompetent. We're able to do a couple of things right, 2 or 3.
Yeah, I just wish we would bring manufacturing back to America again.
Yeah.
We once, that was one thing that we built. Well, I didn't do it personally, but that,
Yeah.
people before us built America on pride in the fact that we were able to manufacture things right here on our own soil.
Yeah.
You can't say that now, hardly. Well, you very few and far between.
Yeah.
So,
It'll come back.
Even steel mills, like most of you people know that I was raised in Cleveland. That's a steel that used to be steel country.
Yeah.
Not so much now. A lot of those steel mills are either converted to something else or just rotting away right there on the lake.
Mm-hmm. Where they moved a lot of the steel smelting is ships. They're out at sea.
Wow.
Especially melting down that dirty steel, the recycled stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're out at sea because of the environmental regulations. They smelt all that stuff down, melt it into ingots, and they sell it to the Japanese and the Koreans and whoever else.
What did it smell like?
Yeah, probably was pretty raunchy.
I remember the smell. To this day, I still remember the smell of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Does it smell like somebody's dirty socks and a pair of diapers
on fire?
Yeah, and they use coal to burn it. Yeah, so a mix of iron and coal and then Lake Erie water, and because I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up anybody's butthole and say that Lake Erie smells good, because it does not.
Oh, okay.
There's some good fish in there, but I wouldn't eat the damn fish. I'm going to tell you right now. And there's a salt mine. There's a salt mine underneath Lake Erie. So some of our salt actually comes from Lake Erie. I don't know how much, but there's an underground railroad there as well.
That's very eerie.
News now is written persuasively. If you really listen to it, ask yourself, what are they trying to make me believe? It either makes me made mad, or gives me anxiety, so I can only keep track of the weather.
Yeah, I'd avoid it as much as possible.
Yeah. I don't care what anybody's physical or mental state is. You're better just weed out the.
I myself have weaned myself away from the political stuff going on here lately.
Me too.
I just back plumb off from it, and don't even. I used to keep up, Trump and all that. I don't do it anymore, even though I'm going to vote for him. But still, yet I'm not subject myself to all this crap and distractions.
Yeah, that's better. But focus in on what you can control, because the rest of it we can't do nothing about it.
It's all distraction.
Yep.
What are they? When you watch them beating a dead horse over. This is say for instance this shooter, the attempted assassination. Okay, yep. Well, they're beating that dead horse. Yes, it's something that should be gotten to the bottom of. But then again, what else are they trying to distract you from seeing?
Yeah.
That's how you gotta look at it anymore.
I've noticed on the fear porn channels, the preparedness fear porn channels, they're calling out how incompetent the Secret Service was and on and on. I don't agree. I do not agree. They are not incompetent because they surrounded him with their bodies. They shuffled him off, and one of their snipers put a volley right through that sicko's forehead. They did their job. You know, oh, but that woman's too small. So what? She got more guts than I do. I'll tell you that. She wrapped her body around that old man's chest and hung on, and they got him out of there.
The truth of the matter is that we're not going to never know what actually transpired there to a point. They're not going to reveal everything.
Yeah.
Because they look at JFK, look how long, and they still haven't revealed anything.
Yeah.
And they're not going to release it.
I try to keep things as simple as possible.
Yeah.
Well, some knucklehead, probably on mind-altering meds as a child, found a way in, took a couple shots, and he died. Period.
And,
Yeah.
you know, you got to look at it also. What else are they trying to distract you from noticing
Yeah.
what's going on in the world? Like we got this big stuff over in the Middle East right now, getting ready to blow any minute, and they're expecting within a day, a day or two.
Okay. Let's look at it this way. So you're going to make a big deal about that little young lady who wrapped herself around Trump and tried to protect the man, even though she's little. Did you all, not you guys, okay? Nobody in the chat, nobody on panel. But did these people just stop to think that this woman might have a family and she put her life on the line for that man?
That's what I look at it, Barry. That's the way I look at it. She's got more guts than I've got because she put her life on the line. And then they go to another female officer who was having trouble holstering her handgun. Well, have you ever heard of a thing called adrenaline? You can bet that there was more adrenaline pumping through those people's bodies than the average person sees in their whole lifetime. Now, she wasn't able to holster her pistol right away, but she pointed it down and kept it at the ready. Kept it at the down ready. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I say that they did the best they possibly could because the old guy's still alive. The lunatic.
Yeah,
the lunatic pulled the trigger at the wrong second. He's dead, and those Secret Service agents got him out of there. Good job.
Yeah, what I said a while ago, I just try to hear lately, I've just been staying away from even keeping up with anything like that.
Yeah.
Occasionally I'll check and see what the newest crap is, and then that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
I won't even touch it for several days.
That's it. And a lot of times during my day when I'm listening to YouTube on my headset while I'm gardening, I put on things like urban exploration and just entertainment. Just keep it at that.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you for a fact that you will, if you ain't careful, you're gonna get burned out on this stuff.
That's a fact. Yeah.
You get burnt out, then when it really happens, you'll be just like, meh, whatever.
98% of the crap on YouTube right now is clickbait.
Yeah, that's a fact.
When it comes to these political places and stuff like that, clickbait.
That's exactly right. I stay off that.
And you can look right there on their thumbnail and tell it's clickbait.
I got a pretty fast trigger finger, and say if I subscribe to a channel and once they roll over into that BS, click unsubscribe, move on.
Yeah,
gone.
I don't even subscribe to them. I catch just a couple seconds and they start that crap. I'm out there. But, yeah, that's the way things are now.
Yeah. There was a gal I was subscribed to there for a while, the Patriot
choice.
Nurse. Now she does bring up some good topics, but now it's getting she's so heavy into the fear porn, and she doesn't show how to do a damn thing. You have to pay for lessons if you want to show you how to put on bandages and shit. You have to pay for it.
I know all about that kind of stuff. I can teach
Yeah.
public teachers and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I unsubscribed from her not long ago because all of what was her sitting in front of the camera and the world is falling apart and blah 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 blah. No solutions, but just complaining constantly. Like, click unsubscribe. I'm off. I'm going.
Well, you plainly know it's clickbait when the whole entire video is nothing but AI generated crap.
Yeah. Or
And a lot of it has nothing to do with the thumbnail.
yeah, I agree. Well, you just look at my channel. I'm pretty genuine. It's like I'll probably do a review of these cheap flashlight tonight while it's dark. That's it. Here you go. Only going to cost you about $10. Wouldn't hurt to have a couple of these hanging around your house.
Yeah, stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
plain out in the open and stuff.
Yeah.
Barry, he's going to do his review of that Chinese noodles he was showing right there here in a little bit. So,
Well, you got to watch out for Barry. Barry sold out. He's a damn communist. So,
well,
he
that's
even
how,
admitted it.
that's how them communists work.
Oh,
First,
first it's the Chinese noodles. Next thing you know, he's going to be flying a red flag. Yeah,
He's
watch that guy. Watching him.
He's coming out
Watching him.
of the closet on that.
He came out of the commie closet.
Yeah, he did.
y'all are the only ones that can get by with that shit, don't you?
Really, really, I'm the only one to get by with that. Oh, for pointing the obvious.
Oh,
That you're
Barry came out of the commie closet tonight.
Than they've been in years.
What? Oh my God!
What is
that?
that?
I thought that was
Some
that
are
guy
even
from
saying they
Budweiser.
can see and feel the
Her
difference.
I thought that's who it was.
Is that's all CGI right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not a real
It's
woman, is it?
AI.
That's what I thought.
No. I'm playing at the lowest grade and it won't even load.
Oh, okay.
Pain-free.
Dude, this is
Day by
AI.
day, their teeth are
Yeah.
becoming stronger and whiter than they've been in years.
Her head
Some
is
are
the only
even
thing
saying
moving.
they can
Mhm.
see and feel the
Her
difference.
head
within
is
the
the only
first
thing
24 hours.
moving.
Just tap watch
Uh-huh.
now below to skip straight to a free special video and see this
Man, that's
10-second
lazy.
daily ritual
That's
for
lazy.
Oh,
yourself.
this AI is
Why
just
do you think
getting
it works so
creepier
well?
every day.
Remember, this has nothing to do with expensive medications, oil pulling, dental implants, or other painful surgery. This is something you can easily do from home. This is your chance to join
Make it
thousands of people
stop.
who were desperately self-conscious.
Take your off.
Why couldn't she be a hot little Japanese chick, man?
Yeah, bouncing up down on the mattress or something.
Yeah, cute little Asian chick. No, I don't go for the white ones. No, thank you. Oh yeah, Carol. Yeah, said I gotta have a whole line of T-shirts and hats for my channel. I'm just not in the fold, am I?
Oh, is
But-
that what Barry's got? Has he got love noodles?
About a third of my videos are not even monetized. Look at that commie right there.
He's eating love noodles.
Love Choi. Oh man, look at that.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, I'm missing out. I need to sell Bob 942 T-shirts and hats and whatever else I can gather up. How about canned horse manure?
Probably worms. Probably worms.
Canned horse manure with my label on there. Bob 942 approved canned horse crap.
It's pate.
Uh,
Pate. You can eat it with crackers. Love noodles.
oh. Look at you. That poor cat's back there starving to death. And you're eating noodles.
That's what some
Look,
comments
he's
do.
got a full bowl of food over there that I pay
In
out.
the arms of an angel. Today you could save the life of a Kentucky cat starving to death.
That's why them comments do.
Between the fingers.
Them comments, they don't give a shit. He don't come out. He don't care now. He you know it. The you know it's out.
That old cat just wants your attention. I know you got food over there. They just want your attention. That's all there is to it. Tell me that's a female cat. Is that a female? No? Oh, man.
What are you gonna get now? Your blade and sickle, sickle and hammer.
Hammer and sickle. Here it comes.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cat food.
Now watch. Cat won't even go to it because he wants your attention is what he wants.
Yeah, it's okay if you want to be a communist. We don't care.
Here comes one of them. One of them.
It's free country. You can be a communist if you want to.
Not going for the food. He's going for the other cat because you're giving love to another cat. See how they are?
Meow. Meow. Did we lose people or gain people? I think we lost people.
That's all right.
I can't tell.
It was the chow mein noodles that ran everybody off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I had a female cat, and Mrs. and I would get close to each other on the couch. That old female cat was so jealous, she would come and try to get between the two of us. She did that all the time. No, don't, not her. No, look at me. Look at me.
My first husky was that way. She could not stand anybody getting close to me.
Oh, my creepy dark basement. Oh yeah, I like my basement. Oh, I forgot to water the zombies last week, and I went down there, and they're all melted into and so
A puddle
yeah,
of zombie
yeah,
juices.
zombie goo.
I wonder what happened to Shawnee. Well, I want to. She probably walked.
I was just about to ask what happened to Gardening Warrior. I haven't seen her. Is she in your basement, Bob? Or
No, I haven't seen her around. No.
We believe you, Bob. We believe you.
came in?
She seen her.
at the beginning.
Well, she's here in Washington State, but I haven't run her down yet. She's still physically fit, so I have to. I don't know. Maybe she could probably outrun me, so I'm not going to go for that one.
What asking questions, Barry? He hasn't seen her.
I haven't seen her. I don't know. I don't even know who you're talking about. Plausible deniability. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She used to go to the basement in the other house we lived in, but not this one.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I got to keep the basement quiet. I don't want the wife to know about it. No.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not excellent.
Interesting. I just want to make sure we're talking about the same one. Just as long as you're not making things up, Bob.
No, haven't seen her.
Huh. She looks like this, Bob. You sure you haven't seen her?
No, I haven't seen her.
There you go, asking a question again, Barry.
Yep.
Ah,
I'm gonna deny everything. Gonna deny everything.
I have to double check.
I know that she likes some popsicles sometimes. Some lemonade flavored popsicles down in my basement freezer. Oh,
I'd say she's probably tired and went to bed.
most likely. It's 10 p.m. here, so she's probably already hit the sack.
Yeah.
Popsicles.
That's our buddy warrior.
Yep.
It won't be long here in a second. A minute or two, I'm gonna have to call it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it. It's 8 after 1 here.
My eyes are starting to get very heavy talking about popsicles and communism.
And somewhere in Kentucky, there's a starving kitty cat.
And a communist.
Who has a communist owner?
The only communist in Kentucky that we know of.
Next to the governor.
Yeah, except him, yeah.
Y'all check out that channel too. Most of you already know Carol.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
She's doing big things over there.
Yeah, probably
Bob, he got
Make
some.
make
I
a
don't
quick
like-
video about these cheap flashlights tonight.
You know who else is doing big things with their channel?
Who's that?
Leaving the Dirt.
Mhm.
I think it's cool that her and Carol both have a theme song for their lives. For their live streams. Pretty cool. Yep.
Oh man, I'll tell you, the channels that just explode are those Filipino girl channels. Holy cow, they explode, man.
I bet they have.
Yeah, all of them I've been subscribed to, they just boom. Next thing you know, they got 5,000, 10,000 subs. Well, they're cute. That's why a lot of guys like those little ladies, and they're cute.
I favor brunettes, though. Most of them are brunettes.
Oh yeah, yep. Morena. Yeah, when we go back there here this winter, there's that young lady I showed you guys her channel, the farm girl. We're talking about getting together for a lunch, with someplace in one of the malls, and that'll be a nice collaboration video with her. She just this salt of the earth young lady,
No, Carol. I
Oh yes, they do. They bring in the men. The guys like them. I'm one of them. Not ashamed to admit it. They bring in the guys.
yeah.
What makes me die is when they'll have a live and they'll show what they're cooking. Oh my God, man. Lord have mercy. Can those girls cook? Wow. I think I sent a video to you and Carol about one of the ladies. She made an entire dinner by just stepping outside of her house, picking the sweet potatoes and all the other ingredients and coconut and all that. She made it, a huge dinner. just from what was right outside of her door. Man, I want to live in a place like that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I see her, Carol. Her channel name is Tipid Che, and the crops that she grows, one is rice, and another one is okra. And she's a farm girl. I think her family's pretty well off. They've got a lot of land, and
Oprah Winfrey.
and one day I put her on my Facebook, and one day she's out there with a water pump, pumping water out into the okra crop. You know, had about an acre or so of okra. But I think her family's pretty well off because they've got a pretty big house and it's all nicely finished and everything. So
Yeah, I check in. I'll check in on her channel when she's live,
yeah.
along with Verna.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, nice lady.
a couple
There's an
other
awful-
channels that don't want.
Yeah.
There's some other channels that are not quite from. Huh? Anyway, there's some channels that are not from the Philippines that I watch. I kind of quit going over there because they don't want to speak English, even though they can.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah.
Yeah, I just keep my channel simple, and I've got several people on mine, but I don't have time to watch them all. Or
Mhm.
you get doing other crap. And
Yeah, Miss Che, she doesn't cook on an open fire. Her family's got money. They're landed. But I've seen some of those gals, I've seen it in person too, where they're cook right over an open fire and make you a dinner that will knock your socks off, man. I think it's funny how the American women, why are they so fit? Why are they so slender? It was, well, dude, they're mountain climbers, man. The islands are like this, and they're walking everywhere they go, and then they go out in the fields and work. That's why they're slim and fit. Plus, they eat vegetables all the time.
yeah.
Meat is a luxury.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's 13 after 1. I'm going to call it because I'm starting to fade myself. And
All righty. Good to talk to you guys again.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I look
Randall
forward to
and
Sunday.
thanks for coming up. Radio
Yep.
Jones, if you're still listening, thank you for coming up, showing us your great island. And everybody in the chat, you all have been awesome. I like it when I don't have to kick anybody off from my chat. So, yeah.
I'm
Y'all-
just when I don't get to.
Yeah. You guys keep your heads on a swivel.
Later
Believe
here.
only half of what you see. And research most of what
Yeah.
you see.
Yep.
We're in
Yeah,
for a rough ride, you all, and I want to see us come out on the other side in one piece.
Yeah.
Buddy,
At least a little bit of food and water put aside.
Mm-hmm.
At least that much.
But much love to everybody, and thank you for coming in. We'll do this again and Sunday, and might even do a pop-up this week. I know I keep saying that, but I'm going to have to just do it because there's some people over in the UK that go to bed about the time we go live. So
check out
Okay.
before we get off our bird. Check out Messenger. I sent you a video from YouTube there. Check out the little RC and little drones that the Army's got now.
oh, you know what? I've seen a version of this just that's open for the public to buy. It's not. Nah, he's yelling at me. Let's see. We'll show that, and then we'll close the live.
Today, we're going to discuss the tiny Black Hornet drone and
What is
why
that?
the military loves
Goodness.
it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video.
Lord.
Aerial
Oh boy.
They've fought for nearly 30 years now. Since their breakthrough use in the first Gulf War, they've cemented their place on the battlefield, and global powers ranging from the U.S. to
They
India
can fly
and
their things through the
new technology to gain an edge in the skies. When it comes to drones, though, bigger isn't always better. Soldiers on the ground are always looking to save weight, and war zones aren't always accommodating to large UAVs that need lengths of runway to launch. On top of that, maneuverability and concealability are two important qualities of a surveillance drone that don't improve with largeness. A company in Norway might have solved all of these problems, though, with the miniature Black Hornet Nano helicopter drone. It has a weight of 16 grams with a size just less than 4 inches long. The Black Hornet UAV allows armed troops to spy potential threats. This small, remotely controlled rotorcraft helps to save the lives of frontline soldiers. This tiny UAV also offers intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance support to armed forces in mission-critical operations. The UAV gives access to remote locations and provides situational awareness on the battlefield. Black Hornet's development was initiated by Prox Dynamics AS of Norway in April 2008.
Yeah, I played part of it. I don't want to get.
Yeah.
I've seen this on Amazon, just not the military grade of it. Yeah, for like less than $100.
Well, I'm glad our folks have it, not the bad guys so far.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
Mm-hmm. 4 inches. That's tiny.
It'd be very hard to see that if it's up high.
Yeah. Or even on the other side of a house or something and come around the corner, then come back and disappear,
Yeah.
Get a head count about who's over there and what they're doing and then disappear,
Yeah, I'm going to share it with you. You can check the rest of it out when you get a chance.
All righty, guys. Have a good night out there.
Peace. Later, all.